Yeah, it's good height.
One,
Do you want it to
two,
be?
three.
I have a lot of space on my side.
Yeah, it's good height. Do you want it to be? I have a lot of space on my side.
Yeah, maybe just shift it.
Just shift it.
Or shift next to Will. Oh, that's too much.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, way too much.
Can you see the?
Yeah. All the way. Okay, there.
Okay, please. Alrighty, welcome to our
Next week, what the fuck is? What is this? Emerald.
1 week raw matching. The next week.
next week. What the fuck is? What is this? Emerald Rabs pre-shred.
Is this an actual?
Oh my god, is that V-Long?
No?
Not Louis. It's not Louis
Oh my
Vuitton.
god, is that V-Long?
Skinny
V-Long.
streetwear kids wear.
What is Velo?
It's what all the skinny streetwear kids wear.
Okay, you're about to get bashed.
I think it looks good. I like this, like the Japanese style. It's
How could you do them dirty like that?
We did
I think it looks good. I like
Blossom
this,
Society
like the
last
Japanese
week?
style. It's good.
Oh, should we bring it up?
Did we talk about Blossom Society last week? We did.
No.
Fuck Blossom
Oh, should we bring it
Society.
up?
This is why.
And I can clip it, and then be
Who
like,
the fuck is charging
fuck
$95,000
Blossom Society. This
on
is
their
why.
GoFundMe for their 350?
Who the fuck is charging $95,000 on their GoFundMe for their
She was
350?
asking. She crashed her 350, and then she charged. She was asking on GoFundMe.
She was asking.
for
She crashed her
95K.
350, and then she charged.
Yeah.
She was asking on GoFundMe
That's
for
kinda bonkers,
95K.
Is this the Blossom Society owner?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's kind of bonkers now.
We live? Is it working? I'm just unsure about this. Oh, yes! We're working. We're working.
Well, my crotch is like.
Fully out, yeah. Fully out.
We do a whole stream and it's just like we
It's
watch
like
it
a-
again
it's like a
after. It's just
kangaroo
Dom's left
poking
butt
out of
sack.
Just straight hanging
It's
out.
like a kangaroo poking out of its like little pouch.
Mm.
Oh, but then it's gonna be
And
it's
makeshift
recorded on
setting.
YouTube. Hey, so then I can just download it.
Oh, but then it's recorded
it's
recorded
okay, I
on
can just download
YouTube.
it
Hey, so then
if it's
I
recorded.
can just
I'm
download
recording
it
it on Will's computer.
Oh, it's okay. I can
Full
just download off
scan. Did it
YouTube
pop
then if
off?
it's recorded when it streams.
No.
Oh no, your foreskin. Did it pop off?
Oh, it's fine. I have 9 of those because I bought them Temu.
Oh,
What's it for?
Single-use dummies.
so they're single use, hey?
Single-use dummies.
What's it called? No, I got it because
Yeah.
when we were streaming sometimes,
Should I put one on mine too as well?
you could
just so
hear
Echo
an
doesn't-
echo.
Yeah.
So I bought
Should,
it in
should I
hopes
put one
to
on mine
remove
too
the
as well,
echo.
just so that echo doesn't?
Well, we shouldn't have the echo issue ever again. But
How about,
I had to like lift
can you still see that?
the spot before I close my
Look
legs.
at it.
Can you still see that? You looking at it?
You look really confident. I am looking at it. I'm looking at it on the screen though.
You're fucking gay.
It's okay to look at your homie's balls,
Can you
no?
can you tell if I have a boner or not?
I mean, we do much worse.
Can you tell if I have a boner or not?
No, I don't want to know that. That's something I probably
Testing,
wanna avoid knowing.
testing. Razor White. 1, 2, 3.
See if I talk. Hello. Hello.
But where do you normally put the comments? Because that is really small.
It's small for us. Small for us.
Are we? Are we
I know,
streaming?
but don't we normally read it elsewhere?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I forgot.
Is that another window?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
I hope I fall asleep. Wait, hold on. Oh, that was my hip. That shit gas.
I don't think your shit's meant to sound like that. But
Oh, it feels so good, bro. What's my phone? I'm at the. Yamata. Oni-chan. Whoa. Kevin's like, I heard my name.
sorry, but the moment you get to Oni-chan, it gets a little bit too serious.
What's my phone?
Did you say?
Oh wait, here it is.
You say why is my phone?
That's my phone.
I guess we don't really need to see ourselves, eh?
Not really.
Oh
That looks perfect, mate.
Are we live?
Is that what we're like in to people's eyes, bro?
What? My friend group is literally from Ohio.
Are we that cringy when we're together?
No,
You reckon we're cringy?
I don't think we're cringy.
We're cringy. I don't want to be cringy.
Are we cringy? Cringy.
They? No. Beats Studio Buds Plus. Yeah, very good. Do you know the guy that does the vape? No. 3D Gorilla, printed by myself, and it's like, and then he chucks in like a really sad, like, huh? Amazing. I'll have to show you that one day. Let me just chuck this up on dude, my brain's still like working overtime after trying to set up.
Is it working overtime or still not working?
Just casually not working. Who do I mention? Mention everybody. I'm gonna mention Deshaun. Tweakers?
Yeah, shout out to the tweakers, eh?
Shout out to the Tweakers. Specifically to the Tweakers.
No, we should do a recap. That should be the first thing that we do. We should do a recap.
What should our Instagram song be?
All right. Go there.
One,
No, no, scroll up. Was that-
2, 3, 4.
Oh my god.
It's my spam account.
Your spam account or like your fucking CD account? What the fuck?
I don't know why it's like that, bro. It's fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's your account that you connect to Eremy, hey, and Pornhub and X videos and XNXX and
Oh, Jamarijan's making a carnival. It's about to be a carnival.
Damn, that sounds pretty good.
I dig.
I like it.
Little sneak peek for the boys. If you tune into Live,
Live.
we'll get him on the call and we'll get him just to share the track. Heard it
Alright.
first on Project Gap live stream.
Did you want to start? You want to open?
Do I want to open? Okay, yeah.
Welcome to Couch Surfing. God damn.
God damn. You
God
just did
damn.
one of these like.
What's today's date?
Said open.
What?
What's today's date?
Today's date is the 21st of March, 2024.
Welcome to Couch Surfing on this beautiful Thursday. Thursday, the 21st of March.
24th of March,
Thursdays are for couch.
I thought you said
surfing.
21st.
24th. It's
The
20th.
24th of
Oh, virus!
Oh my god.
Dude,
Oh
Wait. No, we
Someone
need.
get the clear bottle.
Someone get the
Alan,
clear bottle of
Alan,
soju
can
right
we
now.
Grab me a one soju right now. I need a one soju right
We
now.
need
Just the
soju.
bottle. Just the bottle.
Yeah, we're gonna have some soju. We're now sponsored by Emerald Labs Pre-Shirt because we got a. It's the 21st.
oh no, it's the 20.
You're a retard.
Oh, it is 21st.
You're
I'm
a
fucking
retard.
stupid, bro.
Virus, the clear bottle of soju. Not your
Virus,
exact
It
one,
has
but
to be. Alright.
it is.
One
There's a weaker version. There's a lower strength one.
God
Virus,
damn.
Virus is a big boy. He says he likes the big boy one. He
Oh,
doesn't.
Oh,
No flavored
shit.
soju for him.
All I know is
Yeah.
that this says that it is traditional Korean alcoholic beverage, so it is legit.
I don't know if you guys are about the Korean culture. This it's made by Jay Park.
Bro, it'll make you want to split your country in half,
You
north
know
and
Jay
south.
Park? All I wanna do is kick it with
No,
you.
no, it's
Right
the
up to South
sex
This
trip.
shit is legit.
Let's fuck all night. You know that song? It's called Sex Trip by J Park.
Really?
Yeah, it's called
Do you know that one?
I have heard that one.
Sex Trip. Oh, it's the Come Meet Me Loud. Audrey. What's the? You guys?
I don't remember, but you're singing it right.
It's like I'll hold my breath so long you'll think I'm Aquaman. It's about eating some girl's pussy out for so long that you think you have superpowers. Dude,
Is Jay Park like the Korean Weekend?
I don't know, but I think he fucks. Hold on.
Bro, I'm so sick of listening to The Weekend.
I'm so
And
sick
just-
of Fortnite weekend being in my Fortnite shop.
Yeah, facts. He's finally fucking gone.
I know. Can we get songs that are like a little bit more original? Something that's not just about sex or girls or tits.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Just slap.
But we're gonna start with a bit of recap.
Yeah. We're just, this is a warm up, by the way,
What
guys.
do you mean? Who cares?
This is a
Just
warm-up.
start. What do you mean? What
No,
hype?
I'm warming up for the people to come on. You know, Virus is getting the boys on, bro. He's got to tell all the boys Project X live.
We'll start with a recap of
Our weekend.
our weekend.
The
Can you
tweakers.
just read out this line, Will?
Which one?
This one.
And before I go put it in, I'll go underwater, girl, just like a fish. And the way I stay down there, you gonna think I'm Aquaman. What the fuck is this?
Can you read more lines?
No more. So, over the weekend, William and I attended a formal function on the weekend.
Suit and tie, man.
Suit and tie. just-
Yeah, formal function. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit of my crotch. It was what was it actually? Yeah, you tell me. I don't really remember. I just remember drinking heaps with Virus.
Well, see, I think it is a memorable event for me because I think it was the first time that Project Gact was recognized and we got media passes for the tweakers.
Media passes for the tweakers. Yeah, so Shock let us backstage. What an awful decision, hey.
Yeah,
As-
you know, just running amok, drinking everyone's soju.
Yeah, bro.
I know that I definitely choked on the interviews and speaking to the tweakers. You know, when you're a little bit starstruck.
Virus, this is a night to remember.
See, a night to remember. Yeah.
I
When
mean,
you're put on the spot,
Yeah.
you don't know what to say.
I mean, I think the best thing of that night was getting bottled water from the green room fridge and having it be in like a recycled aluminium bottle.
Yeah, that is pretty bougie.
I was so bougie.
Bro, you
I
think-
know. Do you know what? Eileen was like, I was like, "Where's the water, Eileen?" And she pointed at the dispenser that was just outside in the hallway.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I know they have better bottled water here. I'm not fucking around with that shit.
Bro, you know what? Boss water
Yeah.
ain't got shit. San Pellegrino ain't got shit.
No, Tivoli bottled water, recycled aluminium. That's the shit.
That is a
That's
fact.
the shit. No green bottle of soju, no clear bottle of soju. All right, straight Tivoli water from the Tivoli water stream.
Isn't it pronounced Tivoli?
Tivoli,
Tivoli?
Tivoli.
Ganar?
I'm telling you, man. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. This guy thinks I pronounce words funny as a joke to piss him off. I really just can't pronounce them. All right. My pronunciation is really bad.
English is your
Pronunciation? What the?
Do you
That
say
was-
schedule or schedule?
Schedule.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
not bad. That's pretty good.
Schedule.
What?
He can't decide. He doesn't know which one he must say to not get roasted.
Carbonara.
Say
That being
Italy?
said, yeah, it was a really good night. I mean, I think we both had a blast talking to Marcus and Kenneth. And if you don't know, that is
Racist fuck.
the actual names of the tweakers. We also had a good time speaking to Virus and getting roasted, and now learning that we aren't actually cultured.
Yeah, that's it,
Nothing,
dude.
nothing is more cultured than a Caucasian man eating kimchi and going shopping at a Korea mart.
Dude, Broncos game starts soon. Well, I don't give a fuck about the Broncos game. I care about my podcast, my friend.
Bro, Broncos?
Broncos.
Just make sure if you call them a monkey, they don't hear it.
Why?
Oh, because it's just drama, apparently. Apparently, getting called a monkey is a racist insult.
For what reason?
I don't know. I just think it's politically incorrect. or
Monkeys are
politically-
physically very capable. All right, they might not have much brain cells, but they probably have more brain cells than our current generation of kids. You know, you feel me?
Dude, have you seen Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, right. I am Caesar. Very, very strong together.
These sound Chinese as fuck. Taiwan, China, strong together.
All I know is ape together strong.
This is real. This is real. This
And
is
we get
this is what you guys come to the podcast for.
just a bunch
All
of
right.
idiots.
But yeah, so our weekend was pretty crazy. Hey, Dom, you didn't rock up, man.
No, I had work at 5 a.m. the next day, so my bones. I'm not like Wolverine. You know when you're 22 or 21? Well, I actually am 22. No, when you're like fresh 18, you feel like Wolverine, bro. You regenerate like that. Like there's no tomorrow. But I need my 8 hours sleep. I need my beauty sleep. I need my magnesium before I go to bed.
Yeah, give it a couple years. You know, one day when you're 25, you'll wake up, you'll take a step, be like, "Fuck, my knee hurts. Oh, my ankle hurts. My back, my hip. Oh.
Dude, that's already me now. My ankles hurt. My fucking lower back hurts. Too many back shots.
What?
What? But you don't bend over for me.
Jesus. Virus, how did you find the night, mate? Like, give us what you got on the night. So between us two, what did we do? What did we do the whole night that we were there?
The fact that you guys don't realize it's insulting to call a black indigenous man a monkey. Gosh, that's worrying. I'm gonna explore this a little bit more.
No. I didn't want to touch the subject. That's why I brushed off it. But now he's instigated me. now he's pushed it at me, saying that I don't know that it's bad. But I just didn't want to talk about it. I just didn't want to get banned. Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's a big issue there, and we want to stay away from the racism. But yeah, yeah, go. You dig deeper.
I just want to say,
You dig deeper.
offense. You either choose to give or take offense, and if you choose to take offense, then I think that's a you problem.
I think, but then the thing with him as a football player, because he has that's pretty awkward. Oh no.
Did you?
Is it plugged in?
Wait, did you change the battery?
Yeah, I did.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's been charged the whole time.
Damn. Can someone play some elevator music? Beep boop beep boop.
Where's my phone?
Virus said, well, haha, to be honest, I can't remember half the night, too much Jaeger. Pumbaa, we love you, but we'll skip that topic. We're gonna... Bro, I'm Asian. I can't be racist. It is physically impossible for me as an Asian person to be racist.
I'm actually part Italian, so I can't be racist
yeah,
either.
Dom's got 1%. No, that makes you 1% racist.
Oh shit! Oh please, Jesus Christ! These racist thoughts in my head. Please let me go out of your grasp. Wait, does that mean I have 1% privilege?
Yes, 1% privilege and 1% gnocchi, 1%
Does that
parmesan.
Does that mean like when they look at my profile, like for a job interview, they look at my profile, for 1 second they're like, he could be a good fit, and then put me away in the trash pile.
No, maybe the 1% gets you the job.
True. Who knows? You can't tell.
But sorry, we'll get Brandon back, and we'll
What are you doing off screen,
we'll
man?
recap our night. So, whoa, getting a bit closer. Oof.
But altogether, we had a great time talking about events and music, and you guys smashed the interview with Tweaker Boys in the green room. You know what? The best feeling was having 15 people. I counted about 15 people in the green room, and all of them shut the fuck up. Every single person in there was talking, and we started the interview, and everyone just shut the fuck up. And I was like, wow, we have some real power here.
Whoa! I don't think it was power. I think it was respect.
It was respect for the tweakers that they were like, you know what? I'll let these guys talk to us. It's not power, bro.
Well, I felt
Brandon's having a power trip after the weekend.
I felt good because I feel like I instigated that. So that's just
I think Brandon
Project
feels
Act
really
effect.
good because you and it was Marcus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Had a similarity with the games that you guys played.
well, both of them,
JRPGs.
yeah, JRPGs, and then Kenneth is really into like if you know brands like
Yeah.
streetwear brands,
So
yeah,
he's into Mastermind.
Mastermind, yeah,
We made the recommendation of Human
a
Made.
human made. I don't think he's gonna touch it, to be honest. But yeah, to be honest, I still don't think he remembers us. In all honesty,
But I'm okay with that.
Well, we got a photo, so we remember.
We got a photo, so yeah.
We remember. Poor Sway. Dude, yeah, Sway was getting. Dude, everyone in that green room was fucking messed up. Dude, it was Chenchino and her friend walked around every corner with a bottle of something, anything, and was just filling up people's drinks.
Is this before or after like the rave? Or
This was throughout.
So who was
throughout.
upstairs? While you guys were fucking around the back room, who was this before the Tuka set or after?
It was just the whole time. There was always different people out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
So you
So,
guys basically, once you guys started finished filming all around the rave, you guys basically just chilled in the back room.
in and out.
In
In and
out?
out, in and out. Yeah, we started to film a little bit of the crowd. We went upstairs, so because we have media passes, we were allowed upstairs in the mezzanine, which was really cool. And we got some good shots from up there.
Did your wrist hurt after getting the media passes?
Yeah, it was really heavy. It was really heavy.
My knees are bruised. Too.
I think my dentist said the back of my throat is a bit brown, you know.
Bit bruised.
Yeah.
a bit bruised.
Yeah, I mean, but thank you so much to Jut Jut, our local Shazam, and the
The
Andes
Andes.
for letting us backstage. I was really anxious, to be honest. I was really nervous. I don't know if I told you. I was super nervous because I felt like it was a lot of responsibility, and I wanted to make their time worth it. Obviously, because we're not paying for tickets in that situation,
They're losing money.
and they're losing money on tickets, and they're allowing us to do what we want to do. Like, we're not really working with Shock, for Shock or anything like that. We're just doing our own content, and we're good enough friends where they're letting us backstage and they're letting us bring a camera around, which is obviously not allowed elsewise if you're just general public, unless you're using your phone. But yeah, so there was a lot of pressure on our backs a little bit just to perform in that case too.
But thankfully we managed to, figure out the camera settings. Got some really good shots. Like
Yeah.
I'm happy we got, really good shots of the lights and lasers set up.
Oh, dude.
And
yeah.
then we got that really epic shot of Andy
Yeah.
dancing. So if you hop onto our Instagram, you'll see that one posted there, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
really good.
definitely check that out. We've been posting a little bit on TikTok and a little bit of on Instagram. We're coming up with a bit of plan with
We
Shock
got-
as well.
Yeah, we got Ruler next week.
Ruler. I'm keen.
Wow.
I'm keen. We should have gotten Sway. I felt bad for Sway, and I don't know if I trolled him a little bit. He was around the green room all night.
Why didn't you ask him?
Yeah, and I never asked him any
You
questions.
fucking-
I was too nervous because I look at Sway as not like a fatherly figure, but
Dad?
he's just like a really nice guy, and I actually felt really scared to approach him, and then I didn't approach him all night. I gave him one handshake, and I was like, "We gotta talk to you another time." And I talked to MCD, I talked to the Tweakers, I talked to literally everybody else but Sway.
Maybe you just give him a quick DM, be like, "Hey, bro, I feel really bad. I didn't interact with you so much. I didn't want to give you I didn't want to ruin
Bro,
your night."
send him a gift card.
I was,
you know?
I was. You want a $50 Apple gift card? I got you, bro.
You want a Valorant skin?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah. No, I think for me it's like a starstruck. Like I love the Tweakers a lot, but I kind of already knew the intention that I was going to go there and interview them and talk to them. But for Sway, I just didn't have anything planned, so I was like starstruck, like a deer in the headlights. And I love, how his song we use for our edits and shit like that.
Yeah.
The da 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 da. Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
I think
we gotta re-release that.
Oh yeah, maybe people might like that a little bit,
We'll send it to Sway, 'cause I don't think Sway knows that it exists.
Oh, he knows us. He knows us.
No,
He
but that video specifically where we use a song.
maybe not. Maybe we should tag him. Maybe we should tag him.
I'll reuse that song again for a different montage for a new
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
No, I definitely think it's just because we're just lucky that we are given so many opportunities to have Sway play up
Oh
here.
my god. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Maybe I need
Maybe we can do like a podcast, like no video podcast. We can just talk.
No stream.
Is the audio still good? I don't know. We
Yeah,
can still
the audio's
talk.
still going.
Maybe we can put
Sorry, guys. We're having technical difficulties.
I forgot the. Yeah. Elevator music.
But yeah, I think Brisbane's been pretty well blessed of having Sway play at a lot of Shock events. So
Oh, it's back. Is it overheating? But it never overheats every other time. Is it because it's plugged into a power source as well? tried hitting it and turning it on and off again?
I mean, it's been turning on and off by itself.
Yeah, but like he hasn't physically pushed the button.
Does anyone do IT or could help us?
Yeah,
with
what's
the camera?
Haroon? Where's Ben?
Could we
Just point it at the camera as. I don't fuck it. I actually don't know. Can you put it on like the max?
It is on max.
Oh, actually.
Dude, wait till they see the ghettos.
Dude.
Yeah, we need to do a behind the scenes now,
We got
don't
the
we?
tower fan. They take God for that camera.
We have a tower fan cooling down the camera so that way it doesn't shut off.
But yeah, no,
Pretty
the
good.
event overall is good. So, like we were saying, Dom's going to be our main man for Ruler.
Yeah, I'm going to cruise. See you later, bro.
I want to be in Singapore.
This guy doesn't care enough to be there, guys.
Oh, don't guilt trip
He
me.
doesn't care enough.
Hey, no, Justin said I don't have to cancel my trip. Alright, I was actually gonna cancel my cruise, but then Eileen, my partner, she paid for it, and you obviously don't get refunds, and no one else was gonna take her place. So I decided that it was better for me to just go and enjoy my time, and all the boys. Well, the boys said that we can hop on a Skype call. So if you want to be on a Skype call as well, come join. Bring back Skype. You know what? I noticed that our Discord is ass.
Yeah, because no one's ever in it.
Yeah, our Discord is ass. You know, yesterday I woke up, I took a nap on the couch, and I woke up, and he was in a Discord with 10 people in one call. 10 people in one call.
Was it on our Discord?
No,
Oh, it was a different
on
one.
a different
No,
Discord.
but see, I think that just means that
We need to advertise
be-
it.
We need to advertise, or we should just be on our Discord more regularly.
Okay.
We need to lead by example.
Virus, if you're not on the Discord, I'm gonna unalive. I know he'll do it. I'll guilt trip him and he'll be there. Yeah, I'll
Well, Virus, if you're not on there,
okay. if I say it, he'll do it. He'll do it.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was pretty fun. I think we got some plans for content coming up. Maybe we'll work it a bit more structured. So we're gonna be doing more vlogging at events instead. You know, get some more crowd control. We love it when people crowd control, but like I love it when people or interaction as well. I was kind of heading
crowd control.
crowd control.
With a baton and mace. He's like, get off the fucking stage.
He's got a riot shield. just, you know.
He's in the front of the stage, just like macing anyone who gets too close to the DJs.
Yeah, like I think hopefully it'll be a good perspective to be in the crowd and a like first person view. You know, imagine you're playing GTA and I've got I'll have the GoPro cam on my chest and I'll be like walking around and shit.
But he's just gonna open the door. And just
Yeah. TikTok live, where you at? But yeah, so we're gonna do that. That should be pretty fun. And we don't want to do any more of the backroom stuff. We might play some pranks on some DJs, for the fun of it, just to show you guys that the DJs are just normal people. You know, when you see them on stage, you might see them as
Yeah, I'm gonna dack.
all high and mighty. Do it.
I'm gonna pull Rule's pants down.
Do it.
Be like, haha, pranked you, and then he's gonna punch me in the face, and we're never gonna get
That'd be
right back into
that'd be good content.
Dude, he's actually gonna.
I feel like that'd be good content. You know, and then we'll
I feel like
start.
that would be the start of the end.
This is a spiral, like a little like what do you call it? Imaginary contract
Nah,
with
ma-
shock is just like poof.
Maybe just tap him on the ass or something. You know, give him a little.
I don't want to do that to him. I'm a fucking a stranger to him. You know what I mean?
No, we're not a stranger. He knows us. He knows.
Wait, he
Why
doesn't-
did you
he-
tag me in the
He
video?
fucking doesn't know us at all. We're just a bunch of people on the internet.
Baba oi.
Baba boy.
What's
That's his
that?
fucking. That's his like little. You know, how he's a really meanie DJ.
Yeah.
That's one of his things, Baba boy, and he puts it on his tracks. You're a Ruler fan. You don't even know this? Damn.
No,
Fake.
I like sick
Guys,
mode.
Fake.
I like
Fake.
I like
only
sick
know
mode.
that I'm too cold and too
Yeah.
hot at the same time, and that I'm also too happy.
Too happy, and now I'm also too sad. It's only gonna be local artists at Shock after that. Oh, if we fuck up.
Oh, as in, like we're only allowed to talk to Virus or like, oh,
No.
yay!
I mean that's great. We support local DJs.
We do.
But we're trying to transition. So our plan and our aim here by making content at local raves is so that we can show people that local raves are actually really fun and quite enjoyable, and you don't have to have the grand theatrics of a giant stage with a giant wolf on it in order to enjoy the event. You know.
Especially
Yeah.
in the Brisbane scene, like
Yes.
you definitely see in Sydney. I'm not sure if you guys would have seen. I know you have, Brandon, but there's going to be an event with just
The
Showtech,
Showtech, yeah.
Sub-Zero, Adrenalize.
Oh god.
Damn, like
Damn.
Sydney getting the lineups. Like holy moly, that's gonna.
I want to do Too
crazy.
High.
But at the same time, it's good. Like it's good that we're making content at the smaller events like Shock and stuff because it's advertising. Like, look, if you don't want to go to the Valley, you're bored, just come to a rave. Everyone's super friendly. You basically meet friends, and it's every time we go to a rave, it's not just like we're going out to party. It's catching up with people. Like I will be at Smokers having like a 15-20 minute chat with some guy I meet once every other rave, just catching up. Oh, how's life? How's work? How have you been, bro? What was your girlfriend? Is she all good too? Like, you know.
That's the thing. I'd much rather be at a Shock rave than having to battle my way through like Prohibition or the Met.
No, yeah,
Shit like that.
this is a thing that we talked about with MCD as well, right? How he was saying that people no longer like that really sleazy feel of a club anymore. And I went to the clubs after the rave, and it was my face getting shoved in by hands and me trying to squish through crowds. You know, it's no longer the right feeling for me. Like, you know, a lot of people are not enjoying that as much anymore. And you find that when you go to the club, and a friend of in our group kind of feels the same way. It's like when you go to a club, you just feel like you have to drink a shit ton of alcohol. It's not really that. You can't really just enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah,
It's
like,
not one of those
It's
things.
not like you're there for an actual event to enjoy.
No.
When you're at the club, it's like getting sloshed for the sake of getting sloshed.
Hopefully picking up, you know, it's like
Yeah.
that's the culture. That's what a club is. And I still enjoy clubs. I love seeing my friends when we go out, when we go to parties, and I think I enjoy the fact that we get to be on the dance floor and we get to like fuck around a little bit. But
you have a higher chance of seeing your mates at a rave because you
Exactly.
guys have got the commonality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's pre-planned normally.
It's planned, and it's also just like it's not just an event. It's just an excuse to hang out with people. You don't have to be on the dance floor constantly making that bass face. Fuck me. You can be at Smokers and have a little drink and have a chat.
No, I think with raves, you definitely have a community there, and it seems like a family sort of community because you see the same faces every time you go,
That's beautiful.
and because of that, it's so much more friendly and inviting for everyone.
What happened whilst we were in Smokers and we were filming with the camera? Do you remember what happened with that lady?
Oh, when she just like came over, it was like she had all the what do you call them? The candies.
Oh yeah.
The candy bracelets,
Yeah.
and she was sharing her love of Hello Kitty.
Yeah, with Eileen.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
And she
And
was
it was-
like 40, she said?
48.
48? There you
This
go.
is
really
sweet.
wholesome.
If you do that at the clubs, everyone will walk away like, oh, that's fucking lady's weird.
And she was saying how her son was the same age as me, like 24. And she was like, I haven't been to raves because I had a kid, and now I'm finally back and all that stuff. And she's
that's
meeting all these
sweet.
people.
Well,
If
yeah,
you do-
well, like,
if you do that at the Met, they're gonna be like, "Get this fucking woman out of here!" But at a rave, it's like, bro, have a chat. What was raving like when you were in the '90s, bro? What the fuck was that like? You know?
I mean, even when we were in the back and we saw a father and son duo
Yes.
doing jump style.
Fucking jump style.
Really?
And it was
on
really
the
cool
stage?
to
And they
see.
had the pants.
On the stage?
No,
Oh.
like just in the back
In
of the
the
hall.
back.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
yeah. And they had the pants that was reflective, and they were we were like, can we get some videos of you dancing? And then he started doing the jump style, and then he got a bit tired, so then he subbed off, and the sun came in, and he started doing I was like,
Pretty sick.
whoa,
Bro, it's like duos on Tekken, bro. This guy just jumps in.
second time.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of lit. That's
Yeah.
fucking lit.
I was so like yeah, as you said, the community is just so much different at a rave. And it's, as I said, like there's a situation, a scenario for everything. Like there's a scenario where clubbing is gonna be fun, but for us, like we want to see more people kind of joining that rave culture, and not for the substances, not for yes, there is a great deal of freedom. There's no judgment when you walk into a rave. I love walking through the crowd and just having people say like, oh, come on, pass through, or like everyone just looks after each other. But yeah, on top of that, it's like the culture, the love for the music, and just the event, the way that it's organized itself. I was talking to somebody, a friend of a friend, Ray. Shout out to Ray. But he was saying how the Shock people just started at the Met, and they started doing just club events.
Yeah.
And then they kind of like gradually build to this actual big, hiring out music halls and stuff like that with big events. So there's progression in that too, and these guys have worked from probably where they say would be the bottom into something that's really big, and we still have thousands of people in there, which is awesome. Yeah.
I think the difference between clubs and like a place like Shock is like if you see a guy at a club, like let's say you're at Proe's, you walk past a guy that's sloshed at Proe's, you'd be like, oh, what the fuck is this guy on? If you walk past a guy that's sloshed at a rave, you're like, hey, you want water? You want to sit down, have a chill? You want to chill out outside for a little bit? Like, you know, if it's a stranger, you'd be like, hey, are you okay, bro? If you walk past a guy in the clubs and he's like fucked up, you're like, oh, that guy's having a good night, you know, and then you just kind of like walk away, you know.
I
Yeah,
agree.
and like I guess with the raves, it's more so like about spreading love. You know, we talked to MCD about this, you know, quite a bit, and I think like that's what just differentiates it. There's no animosity. There's no like need to feel defensive or anything like that. It's just all peace and love at raves. So hopefully, what we're doing here can help contribute to
Yeah.
you know building up that community more,
I think-
especially in Brisbane.
Like Project Act, general's theme, or yeah, in general, the theme for Project Act is to spread more positive lifestyle to everybody. All right, not just yourself, because ultimately the actions that you take in your life can affect somebody else's in terms of how they may feel or how they, you know, the way they would experience something. So from coming from a rave standpoint, you know, we've gone into this giant festival or, you know, a small crowd and everybody's quite accepting. So it's like, why is it the opposite in real life? So when everybody's just out in public, everyone's super judgmental. They always have something negative to say. They probably look out for something that's wrong over something that's going right. Like I would complain about how my life sucks over something when there's probably like 15 good things going on at once, you know, but I'm just not bothering to look at. But at a rave, it's complete opposite. So it shouldn't be the other way around, or at least positive on both sides. And I guess that's our goal, is to slowly spread that idea and get free tickets. I mean,
Values.
there's perks. There's definitely perks to content creation, but I think overall, like, we just want to see everyone enjoy their time, have fun.
We just want to see the Brisbane scene flourish, like in Sydney. Like I want to just like, if we can somehow help the community grow to a point where we can have consistently big artists in Brisbane, and it's like a exponential graph. It just keeps growing up and up and up until we have like Shadows of Wonderland again in Brisbane.
That's a dream.
That's a dream.
That's
you
a
know what I mean?
dream. Yeah.
Hopefully. So there's a topic that I wanted to go over last week, but we ran out of time, right? And I'm not sure many of you are aware, but in New South Wales, it costs significantly more for event organizers to have the police at their events.
Really?
Yeah. So let me pull up some numbers. But-
Amen. Shout out to the man Alan, bro. He's focusing on the real concerns we have, huh?
So, some examples was,
Oh no, you can't. Sorry.
I can't remember what events these were. So in 2023, to have 116 police officers at Listen Out, it cost 242,000 for 116 officers.
Oh.
Right, a lot of events in Brisbane. I don't know which one it was. And there was an event where there was 30,000 people, and it only cost 7,500.
Well, the thing is, okay, let's just say this. I'm gonna put it out there, okay? Or not police in particularly, but the, like, I guess the security for events in like Sydney and stuff like that. You know how they, like, I find that a lot of them are just kids nowadays. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't know if it's a bad or good thing. Okay, like I'm just putting an observation statement. Yeah, like a lot of the police people or a lot of the seckies out there are getting younger and younger and more carefree about the actual I guess safety of people, if that makes any sense.
I
Like
know
some
you
of them
mean.
might just go for the event just to be there at the event and
Yeah.
to, you know, I'm security but I get free tickets kind of thing.
I think it's because, like, for us growing up and when we were going out into the valley, we got used to security being like these big burly, you know, mostly Islander dudes, because, you know, they're big, and it's like if a fight was to arise, they could actually jump in and pull them out, you know, lift you up like a little piece of candy almost. But nowadays, it's like, I don't know, like I kind of get what you mean. Like, can you just imagine you go out to like an Asian suburb and you got like a little tiny little police officer?
Yeah.
You know, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I brought that up. Like, and it's crazy how it's getting more expensive to supply venues with these, you know, with security and police officers or whatever. but the quality of them is definitely not getting any better. Like, to be honest, there's been many times where we've seen people, including people in our own group, where we've gone through security to get checked for our bags and stuff like that to see if there's anything in our bags, or checking our ID. And like when we first started 2 years ago, when we first started coming back from COVID into raving, we were pretty much just getting straight through. They were just asking us, "What's your date of birth?" And we, yeah,
Yeah, but we were losing all our chuppa chups and our gum though.
yeah, but that's what I mean. So it was like, why is it you're so strict on the chopper chops and the gum and the vapes?
ID is
But
like,
yeah, your ID is like, what's your date of birth? 1999. All right, see you later. Have some fun, bro.
you fucking draw with a crayon and a fucking biro. It's like, oh, that looks pretty legit.
Yeah, so I feel like the priorities are not in the right place. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. But
Yeah.
what I was trying to say is that if it is much more expensive to host events in New South Wales, hopefully we get a big push for Brisbane, Gold Coast maybe, only if we can actually have the community and the actual demand for it here.
Yes. And another thing is also. Sorry, I fixed my hat. Another thing is, so from history's standpoint, we've had other events held here, like festivals and things like that, and we have heard lots of reviews say that the Gold Coast Brisbane crowd is just not it. Do you know what I mean? Like Fred Again, for example, the people that go to Fred Again just don't bring the same vibe and culture
For
that
me,
there
it
is.
definitely wasn't it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then we could say the same about Listen Out,
listen out.
Splendid in the Grass. So there's been multiple occasions where really big festivals are here, but the culture and the people and the environment are just no longer. It's not the same as Sydney or Melbourne. So now that's where we come into play as a group and a community. It's like we're trying to change the perspective and the mindset of people who go to these events, so they can enjoy the event itself and also have a good time and have other people have a good time around them too. Right, so that's ultimately what we want, and that's why we got to do this before big events start coming here. Otherwise, we're going to have big problems, and then the Queensland government's going to come in with some big regulations.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can create the crowd and the community and show them the way of how to act at such events.
Yeah.
Because like when I went to Fred Again, it definitely wasn't very nice, just getting shoved around, when people are trying to get through.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, have a bit of respect and common decency for everyone else around
Exactly. Everyone's there to have a good time, right? I like how both of them come my way. Yeah.
Do this. Do that. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. People don't want to listen to us talk, right? This is what they.
There's no
This
point.
is what
I
they're
don't
really
know,
here
I
for.
put
Hello, Eileen.
Hello. I just woke up. Ooh, it matches my vibe. Pink. What are you talking about?
We're talking about trying to bring maybe more and bigger events to Brisbane one day, but we're also talking about how the community is probably not ready for that just yet.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. Like, the Tweakers, Gamma, Ruler. Like, I'm surprised it's not sold out.
That's numbers.
I think Gamma was
yeah.
because it was so close to the HSU event. It pulled a lot of people to
Yeah,
Sydney.
I think that's a timing thing. That happens on a
Yeah,
timing
but
thing.
how about the Tweakers?
The Tweakers, well, people just
Was it packed? No, it wasn't.
it was pretty
It was
full,
busy.
but it wasn't a sold out. No,
Oh,
but I mean that's not up to. I mean, like Shock, they hold the events as well as they can. I must say, they hold the events definitely as well as they can, and they organize it well. They had the right people there. The local DJs did their thing, and it was really, really good. So I think the only thing that they're probably needing now is the advertising part. This is a big topic right here. Actually, this is for event organizers out there. We love you. All right, we're Andes. No hate on you guys. This is not at all. This is just a like a marketing brainstorm kind of thing. Once again, just a observation, right? When we're doing giveaways, for example, but we're doing it within the community. We're doing it at the rave, okay? And we love that because we hope that people be like, okay, I want to go to the event in order to maybe win some of these giveaways, right? But realistically, most of the people that go to the events are the same people every single time, right? So you're not really bringing in any new people. Yeah, we're not bringing any new customers in technically.
It's not like going to a club like, oh hey, let's go clubbing, and like your friend who's a bit dorky,
Yeah.
he might come, but you know it's a little hard if it's a rave. It's a bit harder to convince them to.
Yeah.
It's trying to find a way to bring
Yeah.
fresh blood in.
Yes, exactly right. And when people think of raves or when they think of a raver, they think of something completely different. Really, they don't think of what we see. In
See a
all
bunch of
honesty.
junkies in
Yeah.
the dark.
Yeah.
You know what would be good though, because you see so many people travel interstate for raves, right?
Yeah.
Like the number of people that travel to say Knockout
Yeah.
from Melbourne and Brisbane.
Yeah.
What if you could do a really good event, get a lot of hype for it, and get people from Melbourne and Sydney to travel interstate
Yeah.
for that?
And then you create that grand theatrics kind of thing where it's like, oh wow, everyone's coming to Brisbane for this event, like it must be good. So then the new blood comes, do you know? Like, so there's a lot of marketing different strategies here that we could probably apply, which obviously it does cost money, and it does do all those things. So it's quite hard. We don't know what the budget is for these events in order to do them. We don't know if HSU is planning to do something in Brisbane. We have literally no clue. But in all honesty, I think there's like I was saying we could go out onto the street, and you guys might see this eventually. We could go out onto the street and say like, what do you think of when you would go out to the general public, sorry, and just say, what do you think of when you hear the word raver? Or have you ever wanted to go to a hardstyle rave, and why have you not if you haven't, you know?
To be honest,
Yeah.
you know, I want to get reactions of people listening to Angerfist.
Yeah, dude, like, yeah, hardstyle
But it's
music.
just because like
Yeah.
music is very individual, and everyone's got like their own preference. But maybe just opening people's minds to different types of
yeah.
genres.
Genres. Yeah.
Because I know for me, when I flew down for Carnival, it was just off the whim, and that was my first ever HSU rave, and that was back in 2022. And Angerfist was playing there.
Were
and
you
so-
raving before that, by the way?
No, that was my first rave.
First rave.
First ever rave. And my friend, she shows me Angerfist, and I remember listening to it. Was like, what the actual fuck is this? This sounds like I'm about to have a seizure.
Yeah.
And then now, like, I actually really enjoyed it because the more and more I listened to it, the more and more I realized it wasn't just, some skitsed out noise and, banging on the walls or that sort of thing.
All right. So
We take MD and we hit the streets. Let's get it.
What if we like let's do the same concept, right? And I've already got the video clip in mind where you ask them the question of what do you think a raver is, right? And then it cuts to like us having fun at a rave. Okay, what if we instead of like Angerfist, what if we someone a bit more friendly to beginners, like bit of Darren Styles? Because the thing is, I was looking at the Ultra like advertising and stuff, and everyone in the comments like, oh, I'm excited for this DJ and this DJ, but no one ever said I'm excited for Darren Styles.
so sad.
That
Right.
is a bit sad, but see,
But they don't know how good Darren Styles is. Are you
No,
fucking serious?
But see, and I think that's why Darren Styles and Brendan Hart is a part of the Ultra lineup because they are the more friendly, like rave type genre. Like the music that they make is definitely more friendly.
Yes. Hard. They're the more regular
Softer,
hard EDM. Yeah. Okay. I think that's definitely where to go with that because most people when they think of Fred again, they think of Zed, they think of Steve Aoki, they think of fucking literally anything else under the sun other than hardstyle. I don't think there's many people. Not in America. That's why the hardstyle scene is like kaput. There's really no one that knows it. They go to EDC for all these other like house and electric dance.
They headbang like a bunch of idiots and get a headache afterwards. No wonder why everyone carries an Advil. I'm being serious. Every rave event, like Get Ready With Me, a rave I've seen from America, everything, they always have Advil or Panadol. Bro, you fucking headbang for 3 hours? You wonder why you get a headache?
Yeah, but that's because of how all the railings that they have. They just hold on to
Do you think Culture 360 with a mix of hard techno / hardstyle and WoW with a mix of bounce and hardstyle brings more people towards the hardstyle scene?
I definitely think, like, I was thinking when you guys were talking about how to bring in new blood, like, it's good to have these events where you have a mix mash of everything. Like, imagine if we could bring in the guys who love drum and bass to like follow and sort of like start to like mainstream hardstyle, because they're very not similar, but like they're more of like the more niche EDM styles. So imagine if we brought guys who like hard techno into hardstyle, or like the guys who like hard house. Is that a thing? Hard house?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like, because for example, like it's it's kind of like if you're into like rock, you'll be into like I don't know alt music or something like that. If you're into a style of music, you'll
Yeah.
be into similar styles of within that
Yeah,
genre,
so
right?
you're saying like if you're into EDM, you might be more willing to explore.
Yeah,
the hard
exactly,
stuff.
exactly. Like if you're into
Or you might-
country, you might be into like rock as well at the same time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's like
It was like EDM, then house, and then there's like hard, like
it.
house.
Yeah, I feel like it's not about reaching to little Timmy who fucking likes country music. It's about talking to Johnny who likes a drum and bass, who
Yeah.
might be open to the idea of Darren Styles.
Kind of started like that too, right?
Yeah, pretty
he
much.
likes drum and bass from the start.
No, not really.
Oh, really?
I was introduced by a friend to hardstyle and I liked it.
Oh, okay. And then you also discovered drum and bass from that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pretty much.
so it's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
other way
So,
around. Yeah,
so
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So I feel like instead of like we should have more events like Culture 360. We should have more events like WoW where they have a bit of bounce, a bit of everything. Cause
Yeah,
I think it's just good. It promotes different audiences to different styles.
that's good.
Yeah, I agree with that because sorry, WoW does this. You know, they bring in like Inquisitive and stuff like that.
Dixon Dallas.
Dixon Dallas and
My
Hardstyle.
boy Dixon Dallas and hardstyle.
Yeah, when you go to WoW now, so they've got obviously like your normal club music, club bangers, and then they transition it into like hardstyle later in the night. Maybe we could bring the hardstyle a tad earlier so that before the people start dipping and leaving, they're actually discovering what hardstyle is. And we're finding, especially in Brisbane, there's actually a really good response to hardstyle. Like a lot when Ben Nicky came to WoW, you actually found a lot of the club goers were coming for Ben Nicky because they know who Ben Nicky is and they actually like the hardstyle. Or they like the the side trance that he or whatever he does,
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It was the Colin Henner's remixes for me. But once again, that like I'm pretty sure that's satire or like that's meant to be funny. But oh real? Oh. By the way, he's not sitting right there. But the guy that commented is not sitting right there.
of course not. We don't artificially pop reviews.
I know that a lot of the younger generation now
Yeah.
are really into funk, and with the funk music, it kind of mixes into the anime hardstyle music.
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
is getting
yeah,
big now.
yeah. I mean, I think Sway could definitely start pumping out some more anime hard. Like what's that? What's Kick Cheese?
Yeah,
Kick Cheese is doing their thing. Oh yeah, Kick Cheese. Yeah.
We're just gonna make sure if these any lift hardstyle fans come to raves, they wear deodorant and they shower the day before, or
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, come
Damn.
on now.
Damn.
mate, I've seen Clannad, mate, 3 times. You don't know who you're talking to. I still shower and put on cologne. No, I was kidding.
The thing is, yeah, with Colin Henner's remixes as well. Once again, we're bringing in that like mainstream pop culture and people like listeners into something like, and now you've combined it with gym goers. You know those people who listen to Ziz remix on YouTube whilst they're
Kill
doing
yourself.
PR, right?
yourself.
They're like, oh, I did
I'm
what?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey man, I met Chess Bro at Midnight Mafia
Oh, did you
2022. All right,
Oh shit.
you
that's
can't
fine.
say anything bad
Oh, I'm
about
sorry,
Ziz.
I'm sorry.
One thing is, yeah, when I went to the gym one time, in the last couple of years, there was some like 18-year-old kids probably just finding out what hardstyle was, and I did a bit of snooping. So he was pushing some, like he was pushing his tries. It was going crazy on the cables, and then I looked down at his phone to see like what is he listening to? It's crazy. He's going ham, and it was Love Story Ziz remix. I was like, shit, that must hit, bro, because you're going crazy.
And the crazy thing is, these Ziz like hostile fans they don't even know that Warface exists. They don't even know that Rebellion exists, bro. Could you imagine how you mind fuck them if you just hey listen to this little track and they're like, holy fuck, I've been missing out.
We slide them a floppy disk.
Yeah. Hey kid, here's a cassette tape. Play it.
Go to your local salvos, buy yourself a boombox. This is the shit.
Could you imagine if we introduced them to like Ruler and Sick Mode? They'd fucking shoot their nuts off.
Literally.
Yeah, but then wouldn't everyone just become like way too aggressive?
No. But like,
I feel like Ziz is more aggressive than Ruler.
yeah. And but once again, hardstyle community, when we go there, there's actually not many aggressive people, even though they're all gym goers.
No, that's true.
Yeah, they're.
The shameless dudes at the front, they're like, hey man.
Yeah. And we're like,
you know what it is? It's because you get them to train so hard at the gym that they're mellow everywhere else.
true, yeah. Like,
All that stress and anger is
maybe,
just out.
maybe we'll have more aggressive people in the gym, but outside we'll have less aggressive people, so it might work out. You know?
That's it, you know?
Yeah.
Balance, bit of balance.
Yeah. I used to hate Colin, but of recent, he's kinda on the rise. Not gonna lie. I think, like, I would love to talk to Colin Hennes about this as well. Because the thing is a lot of people will talk about making like your own original music in any other genre. Like when you talk about rap or hip hop, they're like, you stole my fucking line, or you stole this from this. You know, my beat sounds the same as yours. But in hardstyle, we can literally rip off another song that's played on the radio and make a whole different kind of remix, and it's completely acceptable. And this is not just for Colin Hennes. This is literally anybody on the EDM scene, right?
No, sorry, my laugh was just because we saw him when he was in Brisbane last year, and we were right there
Oh yeah.
at a kick-ons, and Colin was there.
Oh yeah.
And we were too scared and way too shy to walk up to him and say hello.
Do we have a photo?
all
We have a
we did
photo somewhere.
was just take a really awkward selfie of ourselves,
Yeah.
and just have
We're
like
like-
Colin's head popped out in the background.
Dude, I can't remember where that photo is, eh?
That
I
was a
remember
good
that.
photo.
I remember that. Did I send it to you on Messenger, hopefully?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh,
let me
fuck.
let me find it.
That was funny as. Yeah, so we were saying how one time at Kick-Ons, this was the time where Maddie got really messed up, and we had to take him back, and I ended up taking to go have ice cream. So I skipped the rave to go have ice cream. And yeah, Colin Hennes was in the back, and we just took the most random video or photo. What's going on?
Again, starstruck. We're gonna get over this, man. If we're gonna interview Darren Styles in the future.
Dude, he didn't. I didn't think Colin Hennes wanted to know who I was, bro.
Oh, never mind. Is that Will? What the fuck is that?
Dude, how bold
Who
was?
the hell is that?
That's not me.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Will. It's just there's a butt naked
it was
video.
me when
everywhere.
I was just jacked.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was just,
I just saw your ass, Will.
Oh, I can't remember what event it was.
it was just Colin. It was Colin at a shock event, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And it was at the Princess Theatre.
Yeah.
Here, while you guys talk, I'm gonna do some
Yeah.
research.
But yeah, so on that, obviously there's some marketing things that we would love to do in order to get new people, new faces into raves. Not that we love seeing everybody that we normally see, but I think it would be much more exciting to have more people and more friends accept the rave culture, because it's actually not that bad of a place. We really not rave culture, but hardstyle rave culture.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of like we were talking to Night to Night, and he was telling me when he went to the Netherlands, when they would have like DEF CON,
Fucking yeah,
the families would come out to the front yard
Yeah.
and have like a picnic in
Yeah.
the front yard and see
Yeah.
all these ravers walk past the street,
Yeah.
and they would be like, "Hey, have a good night," or like, "Stay safe." Blah, blah, blah,
Exactly.
blah. It was like kind of an event.
Yeah.
It was like
It's like an annual It's like the fucking shooting stars are coming past. and
yeah,
that,
pretty
yeah.
much. Or like if someone listened to hardstyle on the street, they'd be like, "Oh, it's just like listening to Taylor Swift."
Exactly. Yeah, exactly
But
right.
here it's like, oh, what the fuck? What kind of demon rape music?
Yeah,
are you
like, oh, you have to be so fucked up in order to listen to this,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
It's got that kind of like,
That's terrible, and that's what we want to remove. We want to remove that kind of that stigma, that
Yeah,
negative
exactly.
stigma. Yeah. Nice ass. Yeah. No, we'll get banned if you show that, so you can't show that.
Don't show the ass.
What else did we want to talk about today? Let's see. I guess you guys wanted to
TikTok getting banned. We gotta, dude, this is a big thing. We might.
TikTok getting banned in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What happens to us?
We're gonna have to keep pumping them on Instagram Reels.
Is that just the way it is?
We're gonna have to keep pumping it on Instagram Reels and
Yeah. Keep pumping in Instagram reels.
yeah, just keep making content.
There was something that you guys wanted to talk about. Inspiration and influences. Inspiration and influences. So we like to, myself, and I like to talk about inspirations and influences in my life, because I like to say that if we were to do anything, I would like to say that these people in my life, if we were to work similarly to how they have worked in their life, maybe we would end somewhere similar to where they are. You know, for example, if I had followed some of what, like the work ethic of The
Six-pack
Rock,
shortcuts.
six pack shortcuts. I actually wanted to do a skit. I wanted to be like, one was like moments before watching Six Pack Shortcuts and just have like my shirt off and have like a gut, and it's like
Yeah.
6 minutes into watching
Is
Six
this
Pack
Will?
Shortcuts. Yeah, and
Is Will
I cut to
Jack?
I cut to Will flexing in the mirror.
Fuck. This is kind of lit.
Yo, I ain't there anymore.
Nah, it's
Okay, fuck.
It's still better than me. But yeah, like quite honestly, I think if we were to do that, if we were to see the work ethic of some of the people that we look up to, we'd end up in a good spot. We'd be able to say that, like, you know, you'd be relatively close to where they are. You know, realistically, right?
I look
Obviously,
I look up to the Blossom Society owner.
yeah, yeah. Can you talk to me about that? Because I still don't know much about it.
Okay, I think Wilbert might be a better one because he knows all the story. But basically, Blossom Society is this car group from Sydney or Melbourne. I forgot.
Sydney? I think it's Sydney.
I think it's Sydney, and basically the owner is a bit of a scumbag.
Why is that?
She crashed her 350Z, and then asked a GoFundMe for 95K
Is
to.
that including mods though?
It just says
Yeah,
95K.
but even if to buy a 350Z now, like secondhand, you're looking max maybe 40, 50K. And then
14? 40. 40?
40.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
New-
30,
new-
40
new
K.
model, like 2018.
That's something, yeah, pretty up to date, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then to throw mods on top of that, like, it's not gonna cost you 45, like another 55K.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
pretty ridiculous,
Like maybe like turbo conversion.
bro. Even then, it's just a money grab. No, turbo conversion.
It's not turbo.
No, but to do a dual turbo conversion on it,
Yeah. How much?
10K max,
10k max.
max.
Wheels, rims. She bought like fucking one of one rays.
Well, too fucking bad. You don't buy the exact same ones.
And then also, she also had the audacity to put in the description of the GoFundMe, this is a car that my dad bought for me before he passed away. Bro, why the fuck are you racing it or taking it on the street and potentially crashing it if it means that much to you? Keep it in the garage. Make it more of a race car, you know, just bring it to the shows,
Yeah,
but
and
don't.
chill out. Drive it in a way where you wouldn't crash it.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, she didn't pay her graphic designer for their merch.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Even more drama.
Wait, but if you speak out about them once or associate with like a different group, you will get blacklisted. Wait, so by talking about them right now, are we gonna get blacklisted?
By Blossom Society.
Oh,
Oh,
we're good.
okay.
I don't want to fuck with them.
I don't want.
Anymore.
No.
But see, that is
I'm more of a
an
chillax
issue,
kind of
right?
guy.
Yeah, I'm more of a Trillax kind of guy. I'm more of a
All I wanna
Midnight
say
Threats
is
kind of
like-
guy.
If you see us out in public, we're always happy to have a chat. So please do come say hello. But
Stop saying hello to me.
Oh, hey, it's Project Gag.
But like,
Oh, hey, it's Project Gag. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It's Brandon Lee, please.
that's the thing, right? Like, there's so many social media influencers nowadays, and there's only like very few specific ones that I truly would look up to for like how they do their content creation
Yeah.
and their persona, the vibe, and what I actually get along with, right? Like for me, do you guys know Tom in Sydney?
Oh yeah,
From-
Tangy Nuts. I
Yeah,
love him.
Tangy
If I
Nuts.
met him, I'd be starstruck. I'd be like, I like your content. Very relatable guy.
Chill, dude.
Woof woof, bark bark.
Yeah. wait, gold coin donation charge people for parking in public parking spaces, but never claimed what charity they were
So when they
donating.
would do like car meetups and stuff,
But they never actually fully explain what it's for.
like where it's going to, yeah.
Oh, there's no receipts if it's going to fucking UNICEF or fucking their pocket. Wow, dodgy.
Still to this day.
Still to this day.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
But yeah, I'd love to
Same.
meet Tom. Tom looks really cool. I know Jaden Lang. We met Chungy. He was super.
His setup.
Yeah, we saw his setup before. It wasn't a setup, but we saw Chungy. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And Jaden looks like a super chill dude as well.
Yeah, I'm down to meet them. He again.
Yeah, no. He seems like a really nice guy. No, he's obviously got his head screwed on straight. But the thing is about a lot of these influencers, especially that we look up to as a group anyway, they are very comedic and they're very, very relaxed and very down to earth. But at the same time, when they need to get work done, they're like super switched on. They know what's going on. They know what they're doing. They know the path that they're going to take. They know what kind of work that has to come with it. So I think that's what we really look up to.
Yeah.
Jaden and the Oos gang is also in Brisbane right now.
Ice gang.
We are-
That is-
The Ice gang.
Damn.
The
What?
Spaniards. Yeah, no.
It's like they know how to balance work and play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like I'm completely down. I have invited them for a dinner when they're available and they're free. Maybe after the Oos gang heads back to NZ. But until then, well, Jaden, Chongi, come on, man, we're waiting for you, please. The casting couch is ready, my boy.
It's nice and warmed up.
Yeah, bro.
Ready and
Before you come along, bro, I'm gonna fluff these pillows right up.
Then
Alright,
all I'm gonna say is if Jaden agrees to hang out with us, Brandon here promises to do some strongman with you.
yeah.
I want to see Brandon lift up a big
I'm
giant
the tiniest
100
Asian
kilo
kid.
boulder.
The tiniest Asian kid that you've ever seen in your life. I'm not carrying any boats, bro.
Yeah, but you're carrying a shelf,
What if we do like an eating contest?
bro. Have you seen that dump truck of an ass? God damn.
Okay, what if
I can place things on that shelf. man.
what if we challenge Jaden Lang and Chongi to a Migarang eating contest?
I'm down.
This motherfucker
Did you
would.
see him do the Krispy Kremes?
No, I didn't.
Oh, he does the Krispy Kremes, bro.
Yeah, I reckon Brandon would win the Migarang eating contest because this motherfucker slurps the shit up.
Sub Allen.
Tag team, Tekken tag team, bro. It's gonna be like
Project Gact versus Lang Strong in Migoreng eating challenge.
two of you guys that will make a Migarang bowl that includes 2 full packs. That's 10 packets in one bowl per team, and whoever finishes it first is the winner.
5 and 5. 5 and 5 is easy, bro. That's easy.
But it's not about but it's about the fastest one who can finish it.
Yeah, bro. I finish easy. I finish hard and fast. Yeah, dude. We're playing Valorant.
Sorry.
and he chowed down
You
that shit.
finish hard and fast.
Yeah, I finish hard and fast.
Not with me, you don't.
I see. Yeah, don't worry about it. My bad, boys. The tiniest with the biggest biceps. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. But yes, no, like there's a lot of influences out there. I'm enjoying the EBT guy at the evidence-based training at the moment. Just because he's quite down to earth as well. Once again, really like no filter kind of guy. He just talks whatever he wants to talk. That's what we do out here. Obviously, we try and stay away from really big dramatic issues. But more times than not, we are pretty open to say what we want to say to people. That's a really big thing that we see in the common influences that we enjoy and that we share here at Project Gact. Anyway,
Basically, the content creators that we do like are the ones that have self-respect.
That's crazy.
Damn, which is very
Self-respect.
rare in this. Like I wouldn't if like like that the Spider-Man Miguel dude that does like the NPC shit. If I saw him, bro, I'd be like, spit on his fucking.
Oh my god.
I'd spit in his face. Why? I don't respect that shit.
dude, have you seen? There's actually been a little bit of controversy with him lately.
Why?
Too many people are sending galaxies. So you know how his things is like, oh my god, is that a galaxy? Something, and then he gets dragged off the screen. So he jumps off the screen, and then he like jumps back on from the other side. So some people are sending him like galaxy after galaxy, so he has to keep doing that over and over again, and he's getting like triggered by it. But realistically, bro, you're making a lot of money from getting. So like, I don't know what.
Set up your phone again.
Yeah, I don't
Bro,
know.
I'll do anything for an ice
Fuck,
cream.
bro. Yeah, literally. Anything for an ice cream. Yeah.
Anything?
Stop sending me ice creams. I'm done. I'm done. But yeah, so that's topic of influencers. Who's your favorite influencer at the moment? Or should we say influencer in terms of celebrity influence, or should we say in terms of like TikTok social media influence? Brandon loves roses. Thanks for the roses. Now I get to go and visit my Uncle Ben.
In terms of TikTok, probably still Sydney and Tom.
Sydney and Tom?
and Sydney.
I
Tom
do.
more so than Sydney, but
I know, I love shit.
Um,
I'm just
in-
kidding.
I like Sydney and her sister.
in terms of
That's a joke, by the way.
in
That's
terms
a
of
joke.
celebrity,
That's a joke.
Please.
I,
We don't want any trouble.
I would actually love to see Tom and the dog, the Staffy.
Yeah.
The Staffy, I'd love to see the dog. I know the steak that he eats as well looks pretty good.
in terms of actual celebrities, I've been watching a lot of WWE on TikTok. So Randy Orton coming back with the RKO, bro, that shit's life changing right now.
Yeah, Randy Orton.
Yeah, what?
No, yeah, I know him.
Is that the guy who went into the cage and fucked up Logan Paul? Or?
Yeah, that's the one.
Ah, that's the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't know.
Who's your
Yeah.
So who's your idol then?
Come back to me.
Who's your idol?
Come back to me.
No, you.
Come back to me.
I'm
Say
sure
it
you
off the
know
top of
one.
your head.
Come back to me.
Yeah, see what?
Because that's not genuine.
Yeah,
if
the
you have
one
to think
the one
about it.
that's most honest.
Someone who
One on TikTok and a celebrity.
a celebrity. One on TikTok. I
Yeah.
think. Fuck, this is hard. Oh, you know who I respect on TikTok that I've been recently. Whenever the content pops up on my page, this guy he's a stonemason, and all he does is he does like he makes like stone walls,
Okay.
and it's
Cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he like just says like, hey, the hustle's not for everyone, but if you like the hustle, then do it.
Yeah. True.
Cool.
Oh, bro. Actually, you know what? Who my hero is? Who I actually love to meet? The property inspector. No, the property
The
inspector
TikTok
dude.
inspector.
Brother, what is that, brother? Ooh, dude, he's like, it's what does he say? It's non-compliant, non-compliant, bro. Yeah, I would love to meet that guy.
Smells like non-compliant.
yeah, exactly.
I think he's from Melbourne.
Yeah, I think he's from Melbourne or Sydney.
I think so too.
See, there's a lot of TikTok people that we want to hang around with. We want to make some friends. So if you guys are down and you guys see this, please, all right, hit us up. We're dying just for some.
Bro,
some-
imagine meeting up with the TikTok
Who's that?
inspector and then just like holding like a rave inside one of the houses he's inspecting. Hey man, do you mind if I just set up here?
It's a skit, oh, dude. That'd be so funny, dude. I reckon that would be so good.
Who's your TikTok?
You gotta give us a celebrity,
Celebrity.
now. Yeah, like an IRL celebrity.
Celebrity. Let me think. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll tell
Sydney
my head.
Sweeney.
No, Michael B. Jordan. He loves anime. He's a great actor. I love his content. He's a chill dude, and also, yeah,
kinda hot.
he's pretty fucking hot. He's pretty fucking hot. Maybe he wants some Asian bussy, you know?
Is that
Why
like
did I
the
lick my
one guy
lips?
you would turn gay for?
Why did I instinctively lick my lips? Mine's pretty. I like my celebrity would
Say
be.
Logan Paul and-
It's actually FaZe Banks. So I don't know if you guys. Yeah, I don't know if you guys
I
would
knew he
like
was gonna
that.
say it.
FaZe Banks is there's a drink in that one, by the way. And if you drop that cup, I will murder you. If you break that glass, I will
I'm just looking
absolutely.
at the computer. I just want to spill, you know?
I'm happy for it to be there. Yeah, this is Eileen's bought me this thing. It's a mug. It's just like a coffee mug, but it's from Korea.
A Balenciaga mug.
But it's
from
from
Korea.
Korea, so I just don't want it to break. I wouldn't actually murder him any other time.
What if I broke the camera?
Nah, it's fine.
What if
We can. The thing is, we can get another one.
what if I threw this bottle at the TV?
We can get another one.
What if I burnt all your clothes?
Oh, some of those, yeah, you would probably die for. Yeah, my idol, my celebrity idol, and coming back now is FaZe Banks. I would say, obviously, I just like the way that he portrays himself. He's a bit of a loose cannon, I must say. He's not everybody's idol for sure, but I just like the content that he makes. I love the way that he can organize himself and that he's organized a giant organization, like FaZe Clan. He's the
Did they start out from COD?
yeah. It's
They
a
did, hey.
yeah.
Because I
yeah.
remember FaZe as a group in COD, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this motherfucker kept his what do you call it?
Clan tag. Oh yeah.
Career and
Oh,
clan
yeah.
tag alive for the last 10 years.
So what happened was he ran FaZe and it made it this big thing, and then they ended up selling it off to shareholders or like a large corporate company,
Yeah,
and then so that's been that for like 5 or 6 years or something like that,
yeah.
and now he's just regained ownership of it.
Okay.
So he's now the CEO of FaZe
Did he
Clan
buy it
again.
back again, or like was there like a condition in the contract where you give back the company to me? For
I'm actually not too sure what the
Excellent.
business logistics of it is.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, like I think what happened also over the last 6 years has been doing really terribly.
like because of the people that were working in the organization were just not doing anything that was remotely relevant to like social media and internet of this time.
Yeah.
Like they're just doing like the bare minimum of like what has been for the last 10, 15 years of like gaming and all that shit. And obviously like he just knows, man. Like FaZe Banks pretty much started Aiden Ross. You know, Aiden Ross is probably one of the biggest streamers to this day at the moment, other than like Kai Cenat and stuff. And FaZe Banks pioneered that essentially. Nelk Boys, FaZe Banks pretty much brought the Nelk Boys out. Rice Gum, like all these people that we know as big influencers, FaZe Banks has had some part of their life, which is a big thing, you know. And I see myself as that.
Alright, would you boys rather hang out with the Nelk Boys or Dude Perfect?
Nelk Boys.
No,
What
boys.
the
Really?
fuck kind of question is that?
Dude, Dude Perfect's chill as.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
but can you just imagine how unhinged Steve would be,
Yeah.
bro? That would be.
I thought Steve wasn't part of Nelk Boys anymore.
Steve Woodward is definitely part of Nelk
Oh, is
Boys.
it
He's
still?
just banned on YouTube.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he's
that's
been.
why.
The No Boys account got banned on YouTube because of Steve.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But then they have Full Said, which is the podcast and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Isn't one of them like Steiny, fucking annoying as
Stein
shit?
and Kyle, yeah.
Yeah, stop.
Once again, you keep throwing annoying as shit. Like these guys are big, bro. These
Yeah,
guys are
but
big.
doesn't mean they can't be annoying as shit.
Okay. I mean, if you don't
It's
like
alright.
them,
I only
if
want to
you
hang
don't
with
like them.
Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve,
Steve,
and
yeah.
who's the actual guy? Who
Steve
owns-
seems like the
in Nelk?
nicest
Who's the
person.
one who actually owns Nelk?
Isn't it Steve?
The name, dude. Steve will do it, and who's the other guy? Actually, the guy.
There's Kyle and Steiny,
Is
but I don't
Kyle-
know.
Is Kyle the main
I don't
guy?
know. I don't know who owns it.
Oh,
I don't know who owns it. Yeah.
But Steve will do it. Looks chill.
He's
Style
a
is cool.
super nice guy. Super nice
shit.
guy. There's a David's Crypto Zico's favorite streamer has just come back. Yeah, fuck, I forget his name. When I come back to it, I'll definitely let you know. But he's just come back recently after some pretty much going bankrupt and everything like that, and he started just to do live streaming again, like IRL shit.
Vitali.
Yes, yeah, that one.
Oh, Vitali?
Yeah.
Vitali is
Didn't
not.
he hit someone with a car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
hit
give me the
someone.
glass.
That's why he went bankrupt.
Is that what happened?
So he hit. I'm pretty sure he hit a lady, gone to a car accident or something. And he was at fault. Oh no, not in a car accident. I think he just physically hit a lady.
Yeah, he just physically
then-
hit a lady.
He was sued by her, and because of that, he went bankrupt because of how much he had lost in settling that case with her.
Oh shit. Okay, wow. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. Well, maybe I shouldn't tell them that it's Crypto Zico's favorite influencer. But maybe he's reformed. Do you know who's one person I hate?
Who?
Nah, I better not.
Say it.
Dude,
Fusu
Neon,
too?
bro.
I
Neon.
love Neon too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neon sucks, bro.
You know
Neon's
what's
so good.
you know what's really sad that I found out the other day, and I just googled this. One of my favorite celebrities that I actually do really like is Bruno Mars. He can never do wrong.
The
And-
gambling.
He owes the MGM $50 million, but on the bright side, he doesn't touch kids or assault women. So it's better than the other two.
See, one of my favorite actors used to be Kevin Spacey, and then he got outed
Dude,
as a pedophile.
I
was
loved
like,
him in
bro,
Call of Duty,
fuck.
bro. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was great. Call of
Jesus.
Duty.
Yeah, and my TikTok influencer that I really like at the moment is the guy that does ice baths every day.
Who?
The guy that does ice baths every day.
There's so many people.
Oh really? There's one guy who has like a metal ice bath in the middle of like the snow. Like he just has it outside and it freezes over every single day, and he gets like a 7 kilo or 7 pound dumbbell or some shit. I don't know how much, and he just chucks it on this water
Is
and
it
it breaks out.
Juji Mufu.
I don't know, bro, but he's
Dude,
a.
can we get the outdoor boys on the stream?
I'm pretty sure. Can we get the Reese brothers on the stream? There's so many people. There's so many
It's
people.
the outdoor boys, a guy that goes to like the wilderness by himself in a camera, and he just fucking. You guys don't know the outdoor boys?
I can't believe you guys don't know the ice bath guy.
I have no idea.
This guy, Mr. Langston. Oh no, that's different. This guy, Jordan. His name's Jordan. Jordan makes videos. Search it up on TikTok.
Nice.
This guy yesterday, we actually met this guy on on Valorant yesterday, and he was telling me, okay, this is a story. He was telling me how his little brother is trying to make it big. All right, this is no hate. You may have not known, so this is completely fine. But like, he was saying his little brother's really trying hard to become this like influencer. Yeah. Can we have Bear Grylls Project Act excursion? Yeah, we'll do the fucking the sting test one where we just get bitten by random shit. For real, yeah. Why do you keep looking off into the blank space? But yeah, like he was like, oh, my brother's he's really trying to become an influencer and he's gonna try and make it big. He's got 17,000 followers on TikTok. He does e-dating with like stream girls, and apparently one of these girls was offered to do streaming with Soldier Boy, like e-dating with Soldier Boy or some shit. And we were like, oh fuck, like this guy must be pretty big, because like I was gonna say like, oh, if you want to try, like if you're really pushing for it, we can see what you're doing and we can try and like, you know, collab or some shit, you know. And then he showed me the page. He sent me the link, added me on Valorant, and this is his page. He's got 17.3 thousand followers, but his views, he averages 13 views in his most recent one, 175 the one before.
Maybe he's being shadow banned, but it looks like
But if you scroll all the way down,
most of the content isn't his own.
well, no. If you look, I'm all the way at the bottom, mate. The most amount of views he's ever gotten is 4,000 views.
No, wasn't there like something with a mill?
1,200 views
Dude.
from the start though,
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
from the get go. But how do you still, if you're shadow banned, how do you have 17,000 followers?
I don't know.
Let's check out his Instagram. 700 followers.
What's the reels looking like?
Yeah, I don't want to give him free views.
What?
1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 9,000, not 9,000. Maximum 5,600. We get,
I think we do at least 4,000, 5,000.
yeah.
Not bad.
So that's what I'm saying. Is I don't think it's
All I'm gonna say is
I-
good luck.
It might be botted though. It might be bot. I reckon he's bought followers.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Probably.
To be honest, I think he's bought followers, which is
Sorry, I've
unfortunate.
got a small bladder.
He's gonna pee again.
Yeah. So that's another thing that Project Act has really attempted not to do. We saw the pros in maybe buying followers and kind of just having our content shared amongst the masses.
I don't like it.
But yeah, I guess we don't like it. I guess from a business standpoint, and trying just to make followers and trying to get big.
Nah, even
could
just,
work.
Just like ethically, like it just feels like a shortcut.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
I
feels
agree.
like you're artificially inflating your views, and people can see through it. If you have like 100,000 followers, but you only get like 500 likes, the fuck you doing, bro?
Yeah.
You know, it makes you look good at first, but then when people actually dig deeper, like you're a fucking scumbag.
And the thing that we've really appreciated about our fan base, that if I can call it a fan base, but
Just
they're like
our friends who
our
watch
f-
us.
our
which is-
friends
which
who
is
watch
cute. I
us.
like it. You know,
our
it's
friends who watch us, we're just like everybody knows each other. We like, I guess they're very, very loyal. Like when they see us out, they're constantly saying like hello, how you doing? They're constantly asking for advice, constantly just appreciative of what we do and how we do it. And we're very, very supportive. Once again, like we were at the rave, and as soon as people would see us in the crowd, they'd be like, "Oh my god, Project Act!" I was filming this one dance video that I posted on TikTok, and whilst I was doing it, the guy came up to me and he was like, "Oh my god, Project Act! Like I love your Instagram. Like I love what you guys are doing. Like that's obviously really wholesome to hear, right?"
You
So,
reckon
yeah.
the telltale sign if we get somewhat bigger is if we go to the Met and they're like, "Holy shit, Project X in the Met now! Holy fuck!"
It's when the white people start saying hello, Project.
Do you say it like Project Gaktuda? Or like, is it Asian? Like, what's the origins of it? Is
Where did you guys like get
is
the
it
name from?
Project Gakt? Is it? Is like a?
I actually speak Japanese as well.
my
I
God.
learned Japanese back in high school. I thought you was still taking photo. And we took the camera up to Kang, and he's like, "Oh yeah." He starts calling all his boys, and he does this with the boys, and I'm like, "Kang, it's a video, bro." That was pretty good. But yeah, see, these are the interactions, and this is what I'm very grateful. We were saying about like buying followers and stuff like that, over just kind of grinding slowly. And obviously, like I said to them, we've looked into the pros of buying.
We've been tempted,
by who?
like by the idea of
No, we see the only reason we were tempted was like,
You really like holding it
oh, sorry. The main reason we were tempted was we wanted to have enough followers to get like media passes.
Media
for
passes,
HSU.
HSU, yeah, because HSU put something out. I'm serious about this one. How can good content creators with less than 10,000 followers, all right, be part of the team? So even if they make better content, all right, how can they actually do it and have the opportunity to when you're restricting it to people with 10,000 followers at minimum, all right?
because
Like
It's not about the content they push out. It's the viewers.
Yeah, it's probably about reach.
But but that's what I mean. Wouldn't you get more like out of getting somebody who's actually good at doing it, or like actually willing to try, who's actually willing?
Well,
Dude,
hey, hey,
No,
look,
this
let me
is
say this,
no.
let me say
I'm
this.
fucking. I'm cheesed now. I'm cheesed.
We'll have a slight debate, right?
Yeah.
If it was us three, right,
Fuck you, Kang.
and HSU needed to give 3 passes away, right?
Yeah.
It's like what, $600?
Yeah.
Pete would rather have $600 than our 1,000 reach.
Dude, it's like picking up 6 gold bars plus having to do shit to find a diamond.
No. But the shit's coming straight to them. I'm asking them. I'm messaging them in the DMs.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the same with HSU, right? Like what Kang said, they want to sponsor influencers because they have a bigger like fan base that they can integrate to hardstyle.
Okay, but tell me this, right? If you got a good content creator, okay, yeah, they don't have a separate account, like their own physical account doesn't have that many like followers, yeah. But if you have somebody that's good on the team and you just share it from the HSU account, which has plenty of reach, all right, the way the algorithm works is that if it's good content and people like it and they share it more often, you reach more people on top of that, right? So why the fuck are you making content and it's just some chick in a bikini in the end when you can just have someone with good content, share it from your original page that has however many thousand followers, and then just have it reach more people? The bikinis. Well, I'm at KO with my girls. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but that's just because sex sells.
It's just a numbers game.
If
At the
sex
end of the
didn't
day, it's a
sell-
numbers game.
Bro, it's like OnlyFans. OnlyFans.
That's dude.
Existed because gender doesn't exist.
Why do you? It's kind of like why do you think it's like for example, the UFC, right? The UFC offers and gives out tickets to celebrities and musicians, even though they're not into the UFC because they have a big following. They don't give out free tickets to like small creators that love UFC or anything like that. Like
But the thing is that they do like the UFC though. They're actually interested in UFC. Like you see Nelk Boys or you see a lot of influencers. They hang out with UFC fighters, so they're actually
no,
interested.
but I'm not talking about those ones, the influencers that actually like the sport. But I'm saying like the ones that are just there because they got a free ticket.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't
It's
know
like,
them.
It's
No,
like,
I
it's
assume
like,
that most of them
it's
pay
like
for a
for
ticket.
example, it's like some comedians that like they're just there for like they put the jumbotron on their face. and
Maybe,
everything.
but some of them are good friends, like with like Joe and shit like that. You
No,
know?
they give out free tickets to
Or
a lot
Dana.
of people just for their reach so they can post on their Instagram.
Really?
Yep.
Damn, that's tragic.
But it's a thing. It's a numbers game. I'm telling you, it's a numbers game.
Oh man, that's so sad, man. Because I feel like we could do some like, not that our work. Like, it's good that we didn't get that opportunity at that time because we probably weren't ready for it, quite honestly. But now looking at it, it's like if we ever wanted the opportunity, like where do we go and who do we go to? You know, I can't. It's almost impossible because until we reach that point. Even at this point in time, we're getting like we just hit. Oh, yay! Praise the Lord! We just hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. Fucking
Hallelujah.
hallelujah! My God, may somebody eat me out. All right, but like to hit 10, to hit 10K, 15K, like it's definitely possible. And like we'll do it regardless. We're gonna do it. You know, we're gonna be in the game. But yeah,
Sorry, just to add on to that example, the UFC. One of their fights, they had Sydney Sweeney in the jumbotron, like saying, "Hi guys, how are you?" I don't think she's into the UFC, but because she has a big following on Instagram and TikTok and whatever social media, that's why they bring her on.
so why don't we start getting chicks with huge followings to start showing what the fuck Project Act is? Can we start doing that?
You will see. I don't know any big titty girls.
If you guys know big titty bitches, oh sorry.
But then again, that just dilutes the brand, doesn't it?
But the UFC has great branding.
They have great branding because they've been around for 30 years. We've been around for a year and a bit.
Yeah, but we're probably the coolest ravers.
I don't know. That Muzz chick's pretty good. Like the one like
Which one?
The bear. What's the name again?
Annie Bear Bear.
Yeah, she's a
Pink
good
Bear Bear. The OnlyFans chick.
Is she OnlyFans?
She started doing OnlyFans.
Oh damn.
You know the Vietnamese Riz girl?
Another fatherless child.
Is that the girl from Sydney?
Is it the Muzz chick? The skinny one that does like the really cool muzzing?
Like she blew up because she's doing this cringe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Is it the one
that's
that like, acts like a lebo?
Yeah, I think
That one?
That must be the one.
The one that acts like a lebo?
No, I'm thinking the one that she did a video to Jamarijan's song. to La Seraphim remix. She did it. I don't know. Hold on, I'll find it. I'll find it.
Is it any Bow Wow? Any Bow Wow Wow?
Yeah, she sounds really bogan.
She dropped a rap song. That was all.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
That's
so
not the one I was
that's
talking
on
about.
Active
Yeah, that's the one.
But
I'm
her
thinking
rap
of.
song flopped.
Yeah, no, he said nah nah. He said nah nah.
She the white Asian looking one.
The white Asian looking.
Find it. I'll try to find. You keep talking. man.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be in the background.
She was doing cringe Vietnamese, and he doesn't do OnlyFans, and he does do OnlyFans,
She
my
does.
friend. She definitely does do OnlyFans, my bro.
Can I also just say, so that we don't get sued or be, so that we don't get labeled as racist.
Oh yeah, okay.
We don't see.
Yeah, she does
Oh,
OnlyFans.
did she?
Yeah.
This one?
I don't see races. I only see colors.
Yeah. But that's not the right one apparently. Yeah. And I don't know who the other one is, but yeah. Sorry, you saying?
Oh no, I just said so that we don't get labeled as racist.
Yeah.
I only see colors. I don't see races.
Oh yeah.
I definitely see racism.
It's
bro.
no
Hey!
who does it.
Especially if I get cut off.
Yay!
on the street.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's Annie. Yeah, Annie. She's like really skinny, a bit darker.
Oh,
She's
Nunu
nice.
Blue. Nunu Blue. That one. Is that what you're thinking of? I haven't.
And apparently, Peter and Lisa, and she was really nice.
Yeah, Nunu Blue's very very nice.
No,
Annie's nice. I'm not saying
Oh,
Annie's
okay,
not
oh,
nice.
okay,
Annie's a
okay.
super nice person. Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
one to try to get people to
like come task events.
to muzz and dance. with
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Like she's all for the vibes and stuff like that. Yeah. Like we were literally just mentioning that she does OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's nothing but no hate to her.
Maybe
She's actually super
secret-
cool.
Secret tips on how to muzz, for $10 a month.
Maybe could be. I don't know. But like Nunu Blue, yeah, I have heard good things about her. A friend of ours runs this thing called Trillax, and she's a model for Trillax. So we've heard.
What do we
Yeah.
get, Maxine on?
Maxine lives in Melbourne, first of all, and I think
We can do a Skype call.
I think I may have upset Maxine, to be
What
honest.
did you do?
Nah, so coming to New Year's, Chinese New Year's, the Vietnamese festival,
Uh-huh.
she had asked me and she texted me to say like, because I know that the New Year's is coming up, do you think you might be able to run a stall? And I did the thing where I was like, can't really, I was doing something and I couldn't answer it in that moment, and I wanted to give her like a long text about it, right? And or come back to it another time.
You just left it unseen.
Yeah, I left it.
Forgot
Yeah, I left it unseen. Forgot it a few days later, and then I remembered it, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I went back to check the message, and she deleted the message. So I think I may have upset her.
I want to make a clip. Maxine, I'm sorry. He does this to everyone. It's just not you. He does it to me. He does it to Will. He does it to David. He does it to everyone. If we can clip this, Maxine, he does it to everyone. It's, we love
We'll
Trillax.
get a video of you on your knees begging.
Yeah, on
for
your knees.
forgiveness.
Begging, because I want to get sponsored by Trillax. I like their lanyards. I need a new lanyard actually. It's so worn down.
I mean, we could just ask, and I would do it. I would try and get it for you.
Unfortunately, yeah, Annie does do.
Yeah. Fuck off, Kang.
Well, I wasn't
Yeah,
on
but
it. I was just on.
That's pretty funny, yeah, because I think Kang got the go for the media passes last. It was knockout. Hey, the other thing that
I'm going for the knockout.
the other thing that like I think it just hits a weird nerve, makes my fucking brain feel funny.
What?
That Trungy guy, the Trungy. He said he used to be ex-professional tennis player.
Dude, he hasn't.
Oh, I remember you mentioning this.
Yeah,
Uploaded yet. No wonder why we got no one in the stream.
it is.
Is it? Oh, okay, never mind.
An hour ago.
Okay.
Um,
Shungi, who is this? Who we're shitting on now?
Paul Trungy X.
We can't shit on bro. He's got 200k followers.
But yeah, I know he's super big. But I think he does like food now. He does food. But he used to make super cringy content. But he was on the epic guest list, and like, once again, like, just like the most random people. Just the most random people, bro.
He said Tim Stucker.
Oh no, dude! I can't actually bring Tim Star here because he'll try and take my girlfriend away from me.
He'll try to sleep with him.
Yeah, he'll try and take my girlfriend away from me. He's actually already slid into my girlfriend's DMs saying that
Through League of Legends.
through League of Legends originally, and then Instagram, and then actually tried to fly her out to Sydney one way, by the way, one way for the week.
He wasn't
and-
even willing to pay for the
Yeah,
flight back.
exactly.
She's like, baby, come over.
Yeah.
I'll take an Uber on the way home.
Yeah.
You're paying for it though.
My God, yeah, and yeah, it was like some Marlow event in
so
fucking
funny,
fucking Sydney. So yeah, I'm actually not allowing Tim Star within any radius of here. All
Yeah,
right.
dude, we thought it was just a person that like an online persona too, but no, it's actually he's just it's
He's
just him.
he's just that guy,
Is he
bro.
married to a new chick now? Or
I don't know,
I
bro.
don't know,
At some
bro.
point, he was having a baby. Like his life is an absolute mess. All right, I'm telling you now, his life is a mess.
I need to show proof that I've met Tim Star on like 5 different occasions.
Yeah, we've met Tim Star so many times. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, dude. When you see when you see Tim Star, it's just
If
like
anything, it's like when
Tim
your
Star.
doctor texts you like, "Hey, can you come in?"
yeah.
It's like the same feeling as that.
I remember during COVID, I was on a call with him with mates, and he started flexing toilet paper and noodles. Dude, what the fuck, man? Like, how do you?
Yeah, bro, I've got the Jumbo Megarang from
How do you-
Costco.
Oh my
What do you have in your
Right,
pantry?
he's got the Jumbo Megarang, but it's not Indomie brand. It's that fucking weird one that's Super Me or some shit. You fucking
I hate that brand.
Yeah,
Apparently it's the
fucking
same
hell.
with Megarang, but it's
Lies.
The name's just not there.
nah, bro. Super Me, fuck off.
Super me.
Super wow. Dude, I thought, yeah, he's not a character, bro. We've experienced it firsthand. Yeah,
It's a real life person
so
behind that.
so weird.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's just. I do believe he does suffer.
Yeah.
We can't shit on him too much. 'Cause
Yeah.
He actually is like a. He has a mental. I think he's got like a stutter or something.
Mm,
Like a mental illness or
I
something.
don't know.
No, I don't think it's-
Can the PA team? Can we get some pizza? I'll give you my card. Yeah. Can you, Eileen? Can you order some pizza? My wallet's on the table somewhere there. You can just.
Yeah, hold on.
Sweet.
Give me my wallet too.
No, it's alright. It's all good.
I'm just
Sure. Can we? I don't want.
I mean,
Like, if you guys go
Just
and
like
drive
last
and
week,
pick up the pizza, that'll be
he's
even
more
better.
interesting when he pays.
Like not like Domino's. I don't want Domino. I want some like. There's one down the road. There's one down the road that's really good. But you just have a look and have a browse and just. Three Big Bears. Yeah, the one near the that one's pretty good. No, but there's another one like literally just up the road. The one that we've been to. Remember that little Asian one that we drove, and then the curb, the drive is really steep.
He's ordering food for us.
Oh, you don't like it? Well, just don't get manja, because manjas are meant to be wood-fired and healthy.
Ganja.
I don't want.
What's wrong with Woodford?
I don't want healthy pizza. I want something like super grotty and yuck.
Yeah, Domino's can't. What the fuck are you on about?
Domino's is not it. Does not hit the spot, all right?
Domino's is grotty. You
It's
should- you
different
asked for
because
grotty.
it's
What do you
different
want?
because Alan and I used to go to a family-owned business in Bethania, and
Where
it
the
was
fuck
probably
is
the
Bethania in Narnia?
No, Logan.
Okay.
yeah. So it's actually Jason's dad's pizza shop, and that
Oh
was
shit! Oh
that
yeah,
was-
I know Bethania. My boy Bethania.
that was amazing. Time to change the stream title to Project Gak Deep Throat Mukbang. You know what? As I told you last time, Kang, the title of our streams is not changing until it's posted
Have you seen
properly.
this Pizza Hut?
What is
It's like,
that?
it's like they called it like their protein pizza, and it's just them stacking like a fuck ton of meat on it.
I don't want to know, to be honest. Anyways, that looks like it's put in a kimchi soup bowl. Why?
Whoa, deep throat mukbang.
Huh? No Pizza Hut, no Domino's, no fucking commercial van.
I'm gonna look for a pizza on Uber Eats. And I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna let
Which
Ryan
one?
pick it.
Pizza Land. Yeah, Pizza Land's the one that I was talking about. Eileen says she doesn't like it. It's not what you don't like Pizza Land. You just said it was bad.
You guys have any kebabs close by?
But you literally just said it was bad.
Kebab HQ, you know the one from Underwood?
I hate this. You ready? Okay, so Eileen does this thing. I was talking about the pizza place, and Eileen's like, "Oh no, it's not nice, and I don't like it." And then I brought up the name, and Eileen's like, "I don't know what that one is." So how do you know it's bad?
Okay, hold on. We got Wynnum's Pizza Spare Ribs.
Oh, that one's pretty good.
Okay.
That one's pretty
Okay,
good.
La Margarita Italian Pizzeria and Restaurant.
Oh god,
They
yeah.
got
Our
margarita-
stream has turned into a deep and meaningful
hold on.
stream to browsing Uber
Alright,
Eats
alright.
together.
Pizza
Yeah, but we're
capers.
hungry. We can't think.
Yeah, true.
Crust. There's so many. The Pizza Garden. Look at this. $1 delivery fee, my guy.
Dude,
It's even got a medal. Look at it. It's got a medal. Look.
Yeah, can you just order it
No, that looks wood-fired and healthy. I don't want that
What's wrong
shit.
with wood fired and healthy?
I don't want
Get
it.
the smoky flavor, motherfucker. You don't lose weight.
No, I'm not.
What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking chuck it on the ground,
Three
bro.
Brothers. It comes with ribs as well, my guy.
Yeah.
Delicious pork ribs. Three Brothers Supreme Pizza. Look at this shit. Look at that.
side
Side
quest. Yeah,
quest,
we're on
this
a
is
side
side
quest.
quest.
Yeah,
This is going from main stage to the side
Sorry,
stage.
sorry.
do you wanna get off camera first?
Sorry, Virus. We're low mana.
Yeah, do you guys need a break intermission? A little intermission. You can wait for part 2 of the stream.
We're low mana. That's why.
We'll keep it rolling. You just go off screen, order what you want.
Maybe. Oh, you keep going. You guys good to keep going?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Maybe. Yeah. I think people have heard me talk about this enough times anyway.
Maybe we can have a what do you call it? We can have like a just talk about shit.
Well, the thing that I wanted to talk is career pathways.
Okay.
So a lot of people come up to me at the clubs and I don't know why specifically me. Like I'm probably, I give good insight, but like they ask me what they should do to make money, like what their career path should be and where they should go with their life. Like what uni course should I do? What kind of side business should I do that will make me $1 million? All right.
OnlyFans. I'll put it out there. If I was a young, attractive female, I'd be doing OnlyFans.
Sell your body and soul. Sell your heart, mind, and body. Okay,
Well,
let's
see,
have a.
A lot of people
Alright,
that do
Willie?
OnlyFans, like, you don't actually have to do anything explicit.
No. Yeah, you don't have to do.
Part of it's just like doing the tease, you know? You let them see 99%, but then people need to fork out money for that 1%.
I feel like as a guy, you know, there's a bit of a thrill when you don't see everything, you know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think so.
I think so
Especially,
too. You know, because at the end of the day, every person's nipples look the same.
Nah, that's a lie, man. I don't want to see a 9 out of 10 and then see that she's got these big, giant, brown pepperoni nipples. Fuck that. What the fuck?
Findom.
And I use no Findom girls. Actually, I do. One of my...
What's a findom
So,
girl?
here, I'll explain it to you. So one of my
Is
old-
this still relevant to career and pathways?
kind of
Kind of.
you know, one of my old housemates, she did OnlyFans, and one of the things that she was doing was called Findom.
What's that?
So Findom is financial domination.
Is this when
So-
they do pays for shit?
So it's
Like,
like
everything?
It's like when some dudes have some sort of sexual attraction to women that can control their finances.
What?
Yeah.
So they get turned on by a girl that knows how to read,
No,
like
so then
to.
it's like all these terms
That
and
knows how to count?
conditions, and it's like the dude would give her access to his bank account, and he can only use X amount of money based on how much she gives him and that sort of thing. It's like a full on thing.
The Industrial Revolution, its consequences, my guy. This is exactly what Jesus was meant to. Career pathways.
You know, now I feel bad. Career pathways. All right. So apart from OnlyFans and Findom,
I feel like you just have to experience that on your own. I feel like you just gotta. It sounds so cheesy, but you just gotta follow your heart.
I think with career paths, I think a lot of people, you hear stories more so of the older generation, where you'll hear about a person that's been at the company for 20, 30 years.
And they've made it to a CFO or something.
And, you know,
like
they've
that.
they've been holding out for long service leave and that sort of thing. And even if they haven't made it to a higher position.
Uh-huh.
And I just think that life is way too short to keep yourself somewhere that you don't enjoy. Like, unless you truly love that job, I don't think you should build a career.
Unless
out
you're a
of it.
real masochist and you love to read paper over and over again.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
think it's
I don't know. I definitely think we should be like more upskilled, or like rather than being super skilled in one trade. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a jack of all trades.
Oh, nothing wrong. You reckon it's also like what's that poppy syndrome, tall poppy syndrome in Australia? You reckon that plays a factor as well?
I don't know what that is.
It's like in Australia, tall poppy syndrome, where if someone's trying to branch out and do something different, we have a tendency to pull them down back to our level. So, for example, if you have a mate who's trying to be social, who wants to follow a career in content creation because he loves making videos, all his like mates are like, oh, why the fuck you doing that? Come fucking do a 9-to-5 job or be a tradie instead. You reckon that plays a part into it as well? You reckon?
Possibly. Look, I'll be honest, I can't tell you that because all of my friends are kind of just really supportive. About
Yeah,
whatever I
exactly.
do.
Yeah.
That being said, I can imagine that. It
Or
would
it's like,
have
for
quite a bit of
example, like
influence. Especially like some people can be influenced by their parents, right?
yeah,
Kind of pushed down a path of like, you know, you're Asian, you must be doctor, you must be lawyer, you must be
yeah.
dentist, something like that.
So, who was it? Jimmy. What was his name? He was making a joke about how Asian parents will always push their kids to be doctors or to be doctors to make money and for the status. But when push comes to shove and these parents actually need to go to the doctor, they're like, they fucking take your money. That's a waste of time. So basically, they're trying to make their kids take everyone else's money but theirs.
Yeah. No, look, I think I'm pretty sure most of the people that I know that are
We
really
lost
well
viewers,
off,
bro. We lost viewers, bro. Talk about titties again.
the guys that I know that are really well off are the ones that didn't go down a traditional path. They're not the ones that went down the path of going to university and doing that sort of thing. Especially at my age now, so I'm 27.
Yeah.
The guys that went and pursued trades, because you could get your trade qualifications within about 2-3 years, depending
Yeah.
on what you're doing,
Yeah.
and they would go and pursue their own businesses. And those guys were the ones that really succeeded, did really well, learned a whole bunch of other skills that you wouldn't learn if you were working for someone.
Yeah.
Learned how to manage people. They learned how to really relate and talk with their clients, managing clients, managing expectations, just those sort of things. The skills that you wouldn't normally learn in a just typical career or
Yeah.
typical job.
And also, I think from my experience as well, it's you just kind of follow your intuition or your gut. Like out of high school, everyone was saying like, "Oh, dude, you'd be really good in like support care and all this stuff." And like, I think you're a really caring guy. And this sounds like I'm fucking blowing smoke up my ass, but everyone was like, a lot of guys were saying like, "Oh, you should follow a career in support care because I think your personality would be a really good fit." And then after years and years of pushing it off, like, "Oh, I want to do advertising," and now I'm like, "Oh shit, this is definitely a career path that I'm actually probably gonna be really good at."
So the 99% Filipino really took over, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, but see,
Yeah.
I think sometimes, but that's okay though. And the thing is that I think a lot of people should be given the opportunity to kind of explore different different career pathways.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a lot of people enjoy cooking, but it's
Yeah.
not until they actually give cooking like a chef job a
And then
go
they're like,
for
"Wait,
them
this
to
is
realize that
ass."
it's not the same.
Yeah, exactly.
For people to realize that sometimes a hobby is a hobby
Mm,
and a career and work is completely different
mm.
to
I
what
had,
that means.
I had a mind blank. I forgot what I was gonna talk about. Something about No, I forgot. I forgot. Shit.
No, but it's just one of those things. You got to give it a go.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta give it a go, and I feel like you don't know what you want in life unless you give it a go.
I guess
If you're thinking about doing a trade, like being a tradie, do an apprenticeship for a year or two. If you don't like it, good. That means you don't want to do trades. Maybe you want to do like tissue making.
on the other end of the spectrum, just sometimes you do have to persist to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel to really figure that out.
Yeah, for me, my mate said I was good at drawing it when I was in school and like math, so I looked at architecture, and it took me years to find a passion in video, and now I'm doing a first year again. Yeah, exactly. It's
What is that?
sometimes
It smells
the
good.
stuff that's actually in front of you, you come back years later, you're like, whoa, this is what I was supposed to do. What in the hell?
Yeah, I wanted to bring this up because Kang, I don't know if he's filled you in, but yeah, he's jumped 3 different courses. He's just started to do
That sounds just like me.
media now.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you help me? Can I be your apprentice, Kang?
we've actually had quite a few people who are doing a lot of different uni courses at the moment and not really sure if they want to continue with that. On the weekend, that Joel kid came up to me and he was like, I really want to do social media and want to be part of the hardstyle scene. Like I want to be like a promote, not specifically a promoter, but he wants to be more integrated within hardstyle and its culture
Oh yeah.
and the scene itself. So yeah, I'm thinking more like, yeah, in terms of career pathways, like what would you, I guess, recommend people in that kind of position to do in order to find out what they enjoy doing? So for me, it was kind of like I stopped doing pharmacy because I feel like, or at the time, I felt like
I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't really my passion, and I felt there was more interest elsewhere. Correct?
Mm.
I think, especially for you, Kang, now that you're in uni and jumping between courses, you're not going to know it until you've done it. So now that you've given those other courses a go and you've given them a miss, because you realize that they just weren't for you. And I'll give you some examples of this. My sister did accounting for 3 years. In her final year,
Really?
she dropped out and then did nursing, and she's been a nurse for the past 10 years. One of her good friends, so like I talk about these guys because I looked up to them. Because so my sister's 8 years older than me, and so is the other friend. He went and did law after changing courses 2 or 3 times,
Uh-huh.
and then made it to the bar, which means that he could be in a courtroom, that sort of thing. And then he ended up dropping out
Wow.
of the bar. He just dropped out because he didn't find it enjoyable anymore.
Oh.
And then he went on to make his own app for the Australian government, which is like, holy shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to listen to your gut. Sometimes some things are for you. You're not really going to know unless you give it a go.
Yeah.
But when you realize that it's not for you, I don't think there's no obligation for you to really have to hold on to that.
Oh. His ass is on screen. Guys, screenshot.
Yeah, I think it comes back to an exploring standpoint as well. You know, sometimes so in order to know what you don't like, you have to kind of experience it, and you have to see it, and you have to go through it in order to not like it. For example, in relationships, if you don't if you're not dating, it's very hard to know what you want and what you don't want in a relationship and what works. That's why most times being in your first relationship, it doesn't really work out usually, because you just get kind of like get hit by a train by all these things that you weren't really expecting.
But sometimes it's also like,
marry the first girl you meet because you want to fuck.
no, but it's also like, if you're with a girl, right, and you're with them for the first couple of months, and you're through that honeymoon phase, right, you guys are just having sex a fuck ton, and you don't really see anything past that. And then wait down a year down the track, and all of a sudden you start living with them. It's
Yeah.
only then do you realize, oh, this is the person I want to be with, or the person you don't want to be with. And
Yeah.
it's just the fact that you have to go through like situations and circumstances to really figure out whether or not that is going to be for you.
Exactly right.
So I definitely
yeah.
think, like, I don't see there being anything wrong with jumping from course to course.
No.
You have to do it to really figure it out.
Exactly.
However, sometimes I think that you might need to stick it out a little bit more to really get to the nuts of it. Especially with uni, if you're dropping out after first year, the first year courses that you're going to be doing is so broad that you're not really going to get any exposure to what your actual job would be like.
Exactly. And another thing is as well, like when you're within a course, then it's just the way that life works, really. Sometimes you don't, it just comes unexpectedly, all right? Things happen for a reason, life happens for a reason. So you could be, for example, in a course and you're finding that you don't really enjoy the course, but when you keep your mind open, there might be somebody in the course that's in your class and his dad does so and so, right? And you're like, wow, that sounds pretty cool. Like I might be able to try that out. And that's an opportunity there to kind of explore. Or like you go out on the weekend and you meet somebody and they say that I make pizzas for a living and I do it, I sell it this way and this way. Or there's people doing like breeding fish and stuff like that nowadays. There's so many different career paths out there. There's so many different things to do nowadays where you just got to keep an open mind and keep looking and keep trying in order to kind of find your thing and find where you fit best and what makes you happy. Ultimately, the thing that I try and tell people the most is don't think about the money, because if you're smart with whatever you do, you can make money in any way, all right? If you sell hats, if you market the hats properly, you can sell more hats to make more money. But just do what you enjoy. That way, you don't have to spend so much time feeling like it's a chore before you make your money. Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. I think just work whatever you want to work. Most of it will go towards your living expenses, but your money will come from how you invest that money.
Yeah, for
so
real.
whatever you do for work, it's just
I
find
think
something you
I
enjoy.
think it's better. Shift it this way, shift it back that way, shift the camera, and then we move across a bit. Yeah. Ready? And now everyone move across a little bit to my side.
Everybody left. right.
Yeah. Oh, damn, it's a packed couch
I'm
now.
assuming Alan has something you
Yeah.
want to say?
Do you want to say?
I just came to feel included with the boys.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay. It feels weird now when you're not part of the stream.
Now it just
Hey.
feels like 4 boys and 1 shaker cup lid.
Ah shit! All right, let me go back on the chat. I mean,
No,
let me
no.
go moderate the
no,
chat.
no.
Moderate the chat.
Sorry.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Why are your hands so warm?
You mean?
Ah, your hands warm.
Okay, but yeah, so I am that's a career path thing. A lot of people think too often like once you're in a career path, once you've decided what your career path is, you're stuck in that until you succeed or until you finish that, right? Like a lot of people in uni, the the problem that happens a lot of the time is because uni is really expensive. All right, hex like or not really expensive. It's expensive enough where once you've started uni, you feel the need and it's necessary to finish it. That way, it's not a waste of your time and your money. And also, on top of that, parents obviously place a really high, what do you call it? I don't know. Like they make it like a priority for you. That way, if you were to leave or you were to swap courses, that sometimes you get a bit of judgment, a bit of slack behind that, right?
I'll throw that out there.
Yeah.
The maximum amount of money that your hex can grow to is $100,000 without further approval
Yeah.
from the governing body that looks after hex.
Which is still a lot of money, by the way.
So $100,000 means that you can jump like quite a few courses
yes,
for you to figure out what it is that you want
that
to
you
do.
want to do. Yeah.
So don't feel stressed because there is going to be a lot of opportunities for you to figure that out.
Preferably, we prefer for somebody to go to uni, or we prefer somebody to do something for a little while, realize that they're not enjoying it, and maybe it's not for them. And there's an aspect where it's a bit of perseverance, like you don't want to give up if it's kind of working out for you and you're enjoying it, but it's getting a bit tough. Like, of course, we want you to persevere through that and keep going and maintain that confidence that I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make this my thing. Right, but then there's some people who just literally have no interest in it, and if you're finding that there's no interest in it anymore, it's probably a good opportunity for you to adventure and find something else at the same time, or maybe just do like a little refresh. Maybe you need to try something else, realize that you don't like that and you actually like doing what you were doing, and hop back into that. Like, that happens, and that's completely okay. We have so much of our lives to live. A lot of the people that I talk to about this current topic are like 21, like probably 21, 22 years old. That's like most people that you see that are really successful, like majority. Yeah, 60s, maybe at best, like maybe you might see 35s. The people who are making it mid 20s, just fortunately kind of figured it out maybe when they were 16, 17, started really adventuring and exploring at a much earlier age, and then, obviously had a lot more time to decide what they want to do and then kind of stick at it. The only difference nowadays is that most people now go through that thing where it's like, I don't want to change courses. I don't want to mess around too much. I just want to get through high school, go to uni, do that kind of like that progression. And then you realize at the end of your uni, when you're 23, 24, you're like, oh shit, I don't like it. So you have to restart again. See, that's when it starts to get into that later territory. Or people start just sticking through it, and then at 24 years old, you're in a uni course and a profession that you don't really enjoy. So then the next 4 to 5 years of your life trying to make money to afford your first house deposit becomes an absolute grind, because you're grinding in something that you don't really like. So, so it just feels really long in all honesty. But yeah, that's I guess that's our perspective on that.
You know what's a really ironic story? So my dad, when he was in high school, he got kicked out of his computer classes. Back in the 60s, they pulled out the computer and they would have the floppy disk, and then he would play with them, and he would always get kicked out of his computer class. And then the teacher at the time said, Keith, you'll never get anywhere in life. Don't ever touch a computer ever again. After high school, he became a surfer dude. He had long hair, became a surfer, lived in a van, and guess what he does now? He works in IT. It's funny how life comes around full circle when you don't even know it. So don't be too afraid to experience other things, and also just trust your gut.
Yeah, I agree with that so much. Yeah. And it's also a risk-taking thing too. Like, life, the most successful people in life, and I've said this before, the most successful people in life, all right, take risk. they really do take risk, okay, and it's mitigated risk. And it's how you're smart with it. There's obviously always going to be some sort of downside to it if it doesn't work out. But if you're able to say like, okay, I know this could possibly happen. How can I stop that from happening? All right. If I know that if I don't put enough hours into streaming, then I'm not gonna make it, and more times than not, I'm not gonna grow my followers. Then put in those extra hours. No, set up your time. Say this is how many hours I have to put in, and work around that. Right. For example, like an Uber driver would ask me, how do I invest my money after I make my wage, when I still have to pay for my kids' tuition and stuff like that? That's the risk. That's the but you have to mitigate the risk to reward. Okay, so the reward is I could possibly have enough money to pay for my kids' tuition and extra on top of that, right? I could probably pay for 2 kids' tuition if I were to invest my money in the right places. Okay, but then it's like, how much of that money are you risking? Are you risking money that you don't have? Maybe I have to save for 4 to 6 months in order to make enough money so I can put it into the market, or I can invest it into a business. Those are the things that you have to weigh up in your mind. We're not telling you, and nobody out here is telling you just jump ship, fucking throw the kitchen sink at it. That is no longer really a thing, okay? In terms of effort, it's a thing. Put your whole heart and effort into something when you do it, but realistically, chucking the kitchen sink at something nowadays is just no longer smart. You're just working hard for no reason, and then when shit fucks up, you're stuck in the deep end. All right, and that's as real as it gets. That's I literally cannot put it any other way, and there's no sweet spot for that. All right, you gotta play the game smart, not fucking not just like a degenerate. So yeah.
I think it's sort of like that guy yesterday. Remember, he's just like, you asked him like, why are you doing like your uni course and stuff like, and then he's just like, because I see a future in that course. He doesn't know if he enjoys it, but he sees like there's a actual path like
Exactly.
that can go from that.
Yes.
So,
yeah. And he moved. I can't remember. I don't think he told us what course he moved from.
Yeah.
But he said that he's going to do like IT, or information technology, or whatever the course was. So there's obviously a future. There's always going to be a future in technology, realistically. And he has passion in it. Like he said to us, like, I'm just a nerd. I like playing Valorant. I like playing games. I go to the gym. He went from 115 kilos to 85 or some shit, and then. Yeah, and now he's trying to put back the weight back to 100 kgs, but just like lean muscle, and size. This was the older brother of the TikTok kid that I showed. Yeah. So that's what I mean. I was like, you're just a smart guy, and he just found passion in something. He realized that this is what I want to put my effort in, and he just goes full throttle at it. He, throws the kitchen sink at it in terms of effort. He put his time into it, but he knows what he's doing. He's smart, and he knows where it could go from here. He knows that what are the downsides if it doesn't work out. Even and Kang, same thing. I said architecture really doesn't have any future. Like, it's hard to get a job in architecture, but Kang's like, well, in 8 years, once development starts happening in Brisbane, there's going to be heaps of jobs, right? Like, Olympus is coming around. There's a lot of things that are happening within the space, or like within this area of Brisbane. Like, I'm sure there'll be lots of opportunities. So you just gotta know what you're doing, know the information, and then work with it. All right. Don't just be like, someone told me to do this, so I'm gonna do it. Someone told me that I could make $5 million in 5 months if I start drop shipping. That's so general. It is very, very general. It matters what you do and how you do it in order to even come about that. And half the people who are selling the courses, you would do the course and you maybe make like 10 grand. You'd make your money back from the course. And then after you've learned all that, if you don't apply it properly, you're not going to make any extra money, realistically. So once again, what you do and how you do with what you know is the equation for where you go. And you ultimately decide where you go by making the choices that you make.
And just like, adding on that anyway, like, I think that just showed like that we don't know everything, because like when he said that, like, we were just like, oh, architecture, it's like no jobs, no nothing, but he like already knew, because he's like interested in that stuff.
He's willing to explore in that field, and I'm not. I couldn't really care less, and from previous understanding of the field, there wasn't really many opportunities. But when you think of it that way, there's heaps of opportunities arising realistically.
Here you go. Can you explain it in monkey terms?
Okay, ready? Mommy, daddy say to uni, and I go to course. I don't like course anymore, so I Now go
It's
change.
not monkey. That's Chinese.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. Ooh, ah.
Wait,
Ooh,
wait.
banana.
about
Banana nice. I like banana. I go eat the banana.
How about this? Monkey dad want me to be a monkey to be a banana picker, but I want to pick oranges. Which one should I follow? That's monkey logic, I reckon.
Where's
Look at
Alan's?
us, they're gonna pick something that starts with a C.
Where's Alan's hat?
Cherries.
But
Oh,
hopefully,
it's Christian's on.
hopefully that gives you a little bit of broad insight. Also, like Christian, another person, like an-
Alright.
another person who's just like so throughout previously he unfortunately had a couple of fines that he had to pay, so he had to work 2 jobs or 3 jobs, I think it was. He worked 3 jobs. The issue came along with his car, where his car got wrecked from his house and left in the middle of a shopping center with no wheels. So
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to laugh. That's just funny, bro. You can't have shit in this world, man.
yeah,
You can't have shit in this world. Where does Christian live? In Sunnybank or Nala?
somewhere I don't know, but like in that area,
thought it was
within
like
that
Melbourne
area.
area.
Yeah.
Well,
could be there.
well.
but yeah, like a few unfortunate circumstances. He had to knuckle down. Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I've obviously got debt here. I have to pay off the debt before and some speeding fines or whatever, and get that out of the way, and then I can focus on what I need to do. Like life throws anything at you, and it's you got to adapt sometimes, and that's a very good example of somebody who just knew his priorities. All right, and he's like, I'm not gonna be able to explore my interest and my career paths while I'm trying to pay off something else, because I just can't really put my full focus into it. So I'm gonna move myself and make sure that I get this out of the way, and then explore and see what I'm gonna do. And not unfortunately, at this point of time, he's not working and he's kind of like in his uni course, but kind of just going through it. And I'm sure he's also thinking about like where do I go from here? What's next? And that's up to him to decide what that is, and he's not going to find out until he starts trying things and putting himself out there. Like for all we know, he could be a professional Valorant player. If he wanted to stick his mind into it, he could just go and train every single day, do his aim practice, play his death matches, play his situations and understand the game better, and just become a professional Valorant player. Like that is on the cards, but that is ultimately up to him to decide.
I think for us knowing Christian though, he protestants to be like a full-time racist.
He wants to be a full-time.
Okay. You try butt stuff?
Have you tried butt stuff?
Hey, I'm just saying, you try butt stuff, bro?
Alan, you guys might need to grab the pizza. It's just down the road. Yeah. And
Oh,
just
mukbang.
take my card.
Hell yeah.
There's one more topic that I wanna explore
Alright, what is it?
before we.
I want to be ninja.
Motivation versus action.
I want to be ninja.
This I guess some deep talk. All right, move across again. Alan's out of the fucking way.
What's the...
Okay.
Versus action, or what do you mean?
Yeah, motivation versus action. So, what is the clear difference? Like when someone says they're motivated to do something, how do you take it?
I feel like the less someone talks about something, the more likely they are to go and do it.
That's good.
I think the same way.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you think that?
Because I feel like if you talk about it to a lot of people, you get a sense of like accomplishment, or you get a best of I guess like what do you call it, like you're doing something. Yeah, you're talking the talk, but you're not actually walking the walk.
Okay. Why do you think that? Do you have a different perspective?
Why?
Yeah. Why do you think about motivation the way that you do? Because when someone
Because I think for most people, if they set out to do something, they'll tell you about it once they've achieved it.
mm-hmm.
To tell you about it along the way is to more so search for recognition that they're doing something different, but it means that their heart isn't in the right place to actually get it done.
Yep.
They're
Okay.
just they're looking for that
So
like reinforcement. Like
yeah.
they're just looking. You know what I mean? It's I can't do the word exactly, but
that's okay. That's
It's-
good.
Yeah, it's like self confirmation. I don't know what it is, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. The reason why I talk about this is because a lot of people, when they think of motivation, right? So if you were to tell somebody like I'm motivated to do something, majority of the people out there would be like, "Wow, that's awesome! I love that you're motivated about doing something, right?" Yeah.
They feel a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, right. So, but when it comes down to motivation, when you have motivation to do something but you don't do anything about it, are you gonna really go anywhere?
No.
No, realistically, yeah. So I come across this because we've had a recent experience of somebody who has wanted to do something, and they say they want to do something, but unfortunately the actions just don't really match up with what they're trying to say. Okay, so how do you, so what do you think you need to do instead in order to start applying the action? What's the difference now? What's the difference between the guy who starts doing it and the guy who's just saying he's gonna do it?
I think whether or not the motivators are intrinsic or extrinsic.
Explain.
So intrinsic is when, or intrinsic is like within yourself. So it means that whatever reason that you have for trying to achieve something, it comes from within. It doesn't come from validation from others, which would be external.
Yep.
It wouldn't, extrinsic motivators is like the guys that do all the gear, no idea.
Yep.
They, purchase a whole bunch of things in order to do something, but having that stuff there isn't going to push them to actually go and do it.
Yep.
Right? It needs to come from within, where you're really pushing yourself to achieve something because you want it. That's the only reason. I don't know. That's the only way that I can really think or picture it.
Hmm. What do you think, coming from your perspective? What's the difference between the person who says that they're gonna do it and the person that is gonna do it? Like, what do you think mentally in their mind goes on in order for them to actually perform it?
Trying to think. Like, on one end, you just need friends who keep you in check.
I think it's a support thing.
I think it's a support thing. Like, it's a support thing because, like, if you say you're gonna go to gym and then you're still a fat fuck, and then your friends tell you like, "Hey, what the fuck, Mister Gym Boy? Why'd you mean to go to the gym?" And they're like, "Oh, I don't know." You have no excuses, right? But at the same time, like, I feel like you shouldn't.
It's hard because you like personally, like and no slack on you or anything like that.
Yeah.
But like from our point of view, we've seen it many times, so I think we have a little bit more experience in this part. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for you, like I would say most of the kids, and not that you're just a kid to me, but
I am a kid. I'm
Most
22.
people your age would not really understand this topic.
Yeah.
Self expectation.
Yeah.
One way I can put this in very simple terms, especially say, like for the gym,
Mm.
if you teach someone how to gym, they'll gym for a month, maybe 6 months, right?
Mm.
If you give a man body dysmorphia, he'll gym for life,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so it's within, like, say, gymming, right? For people to be persistent with wanting to improve their physical health, it has to be a lifestyle and behavior change. You have to incorporate it into your lifestyle because it doesn't come with just being consistent with exercise, but it also comes with the way they treat their nutrition and what they put into their body.
Exactly right.
So it's just one of those things where I find that it really has to play on how bad you want something.
Yeah.
And so the guys, I think, that talk about it, it's more like they're searching for validation that they're doing the right thing. And it's not because they truly want to do it. They're truly chasing that thing.
This is exactly where I wanted to go with that. So yeah, not that I don't agree with what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like support can only play a certain amount because like for me, I've been a supporting role in the terms of my friend group or in terms of other people who might look for that sense of support. And once again, it's like asking for validation or confirmation, right? When realistically, in terms of a person, like when you want to do something, you just know what to do and you just do it, yeah, because you want to get it done, right? But when you got a person saying to you like, "Hey, I want to do this and this, and like, well, how do you think I should do it?" I believe in my head that you should already know how to do that. So if you want it bad enough, yeah, it's like if you already know where you want to go, you should already know what to do in order to get there. So when you ask me, saying like what should I do and how should I do it, I kind of take it as that nothing's gonna really happen because you should have probably already started, to be honest. Yeah, and I would feel much happier for you, and I would feel much more confident in you if you just started doing it straight away.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because if you want something bad enough, you'll do your own research into it.
Yes.
You'll find out all the things that you
Mm.
need to know to, get to wherever it is you want to be.
Yeah, and obviously there's always advice. Like this is what we make. We make content which is advice. It's our perspective. It's a bit more insight for people who might not think the same way that we do, right? It's definitely not set in stone and a cookie cutter like plan for everybody.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's if people are telling people that they're gonna do something, right?
Mm.
It's different because if they truly wanted it, they wouldn't go and tell people about it. They would probably go and try and find mentors that they could, people that they respect
Mhm.
in the fields that they're trying to
Mhm.
achieve something in, and they would seek advice from those people. Because they want to
Influences and
see-
inspiration. Yeah.
They want to get to the nuts of what it actually takes to do that thing
Yes.
that they're trying to do.
Exactly right, yeah. And exactly what you were saying with Christian, self expectation. When you want something from yourself that badly, you will take any measures by mean and go out there and do it. So the people who aren't really doing it and they're just talking about, or they're just saying that they want to do it, haven't really hit that spot. I like to say to a lot of people, and when they ask me, like, they're like, I'm struggling to change and I'm really struggling. I'm struggling to quit my addiction to weed or whatever, or I'm struggling to start going to the gym more regularly. I'm struggling to kind of find my way in life. A person, like, even if I were to tell you and I would yell at you or I'd scream at you or I would encourage you or however else I would say it, right? If I were to tell you and you don't actually want to change in your head, you're not going to change. If someone tells you to change, you may change for a week and then it'll kind of just like skim your mind once everything starts going good again because you just feel like you're in a good spot, right? And then you revert back because it's not a habit yet. It hasn't really become part of your being at that time. But if you really want to change and you feel like my life's fucked up and it's really, really bad and I really need to get out of here, otherwise it's going to be the end, right? Then you would do anything, literally anything. There's two options. There's two options at this point. It's unalive and give up, or it's we have to do fucking literally everything to get the fuck out of here because I don't like this feeling anymore. No, I should smell like berries actually. If that makes any sense to you guys, like this is once again this is perspective. This is a statement, like my own statement and my own experience. Right, I had parents, and I love my parents to bits, but I had parents for a lot of my life that made a lot of the decisions for me, all right, and they decided what was best for me at majority of my time, so I didn't get to make my own decisions. So when it came to making my own decision, or like at that time, I would just do whatever they told me to do, but I never really felt that myself. I didn't feel the enjoyment of getting better at tennis because I never really wanted to play tennis at that level. Right, I just thought of it as a pipe dream that if I was one day a professional or a famous tennis player, that it would be great. It would be nice. I would have money to share, whatever. But when it came time to make my own decisions, I didn't really. I sat at home and I played Valorant, or I did fucking absolutely nothing, and I sat on my ass all day until I realized that I'm not where I want to be. I haven't changed. I haven't progressed, and I haven't done what I want to do as of yet. So how do I start doing it before it gets too late? Yeah.
You reckon as well, like a part of it, like let's say for example, like a guy is motivated. I'm just like putting it out there, but if a guy is motivated to like get in shape or get fit, right? They had this idea in their mind and they're motivated for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, whatever. You reckon it helps to break that down to like small goals as well? Because in their mind, like they're motivated to get fit, and this goal seems so big, but if you just break it down to, all right, let's try next week. I'll try to go to gym 4 times and try to like be on my diet for the whole week.
I'll say
You go
this.
first, yeah, you go
Mm.
first.
Yes and no.
Mm.
You can see in a lot of aspects where it's like, say, quit smoking, quit vaping. Sometimes people have to go cold turkey. I think it's very dependent on the individual and how their brain works. Because sometimes when you're soft like that on yourself, you're not going to make that change.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not saying you should hate yourself.
Uh-huh.
Definitely don't hate yourself. But I would definitely say sometimes you might need to hold yourself accountable And if that means being disappointed in yourself because you didn't adhere to something that you set yourself out to do,
Uh-huh.
then sometimes that is what it takes.
Yeah. I think this goal setting thing, like as much as it's good and I appreciate it because it does help you find direction whilst you're doing something, but it's all a mental game, right? The goal thing is kind of just in my head anyway, and I don't know if you agree, but it's just there to kind of keep you on track more than anything. Yeah, I don't think like I never take goal setting. If I was a driven person and I didn't really have goals, but I just knew what I had to do, I would just do it and I would still succeed without the goals. Does it make sense? When you once again, when you want something that bad, the goals doesn't matter because the goals are just it's just oh okay, I did this, I did this, I did this. But when you want something and you know what to do, you just do it, right? There's no reason for the goals, if that makes any sense. Yeah.
I think in Brandon's case, the goals are just a reminder.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Some people, I think, when it is, when you're exploring like unfamiliar territory, sometimes it is nice to have the goals because it means you're knocking one pin down after the other,
Mhm. Yeah.
and so you get to build up that momentum.
Yeah.
Um,
That's where it's like a sense of encouragement as well.
Yeah,
You know, it's like okay,
definitely.
I've done this, great. Let's try the next one.
Mm.
I've done that, great. Let's try the next one. But yes, for me, it's just unfortunate. Maybe it's a traumatic thing for me, but it's like I would succeed at something, and then it was just like another step. Really, it didn't really lead to anywhere. It was just steps that I was taking. As for now, when I want to do something, it's much easier for me. Like when I'm motivated and I'm ready to do it, I just do it and I just get it done because I'm like I know in order to get where my end goal is and what my dream is, then well I have to do these things anyway, right? There's no time, there's no steps or anything. Like if I do it earlier than later, then I achieve my goal earlier than later, right? I achieve my dream earlier than later. It shouldn't be like okay, in 6 months I want to hit 100,000 followers, and you know, because then you've given yourself a deadline for no good reason. You know, the sky's the limit. You probably, if you have a deadline of only I have 10 days to make 100,000 followers, then you're gonna do more things in order to make sure that happens. Correct? So it depends how you set the goals as well.
Yeah, definitely. But however, I think you pointed out something really valuable there, which is that if you set a goal and there is a time limit on it, it allows you to reassess when you hit that time point, and it gives you the ability to kind of take a step back and reflect. Because if you haven't reached those goals, could be either the goal was that you set was unrealistic, or it could highlight some of the areas that you might be lacking in, where you couldn't have reached that goal.
Yeah, and also another thing with goals too, it's good to have goals there, but when you're not achieving the goals, then you have to reassess to see like maybe I'm not enjoying this to a point where, or I'm not driven enough, or this is not motivating me enough to get me out of bed to achieve those goals, and maybe I should be looking elsewhere. You know, maybe this is just not the thing for me, and this is where every person's life is. You have to learn to adapt. Probably the most important thing is to learn how to adapt. You could watch every YouTube video, you could hear every motivational talk, you could have literally someone probably put you in the position to do it and achieve it, but you have to know what works best for you, because not everyone's going to be the same. They're not going to achieve it in the same way. Yes, we say look up to your inspirations and your influences, because it's a general guide. It's a general guide where it's like they've done these things. So if you were to do most of them, if you were to copy it almost exactly and perform exactly as they do, you would end up in a very similar position, correct? Like Sam Sulek and his brother, for example, right? Sam Sulek. He's got a little brother. He's got a little brother, yeah. So Sam Sulek did this thing, started gymming, started going at these times and however many times a day as he does it, right? And the brother wants to get big now, and he plays golf or whatever, but he wants to get big like his older brother is. So he goes at the same time that his brother goes and does all that stuff. But then he found that, okay, my recovery regime was not the same, right? So now might have to take a rest day here and there. But for Sam Sulek, he's like, well, when the people went hunting, would they just say, I need a rest day because I'm sore and I can't hunt for food today? He's like, so his mindset is different, but it works for him. As for it might not work for the brother, right? Like his body might not work the same.
In that regard, though, you can't compare, because when you're training
Yeah.
on steroids,
Yeah.
you don't need that time to recover. It's
Exactly.
completely
That's
different.
hence why everyone adapts it differently
Yeah.
to how whatever they are doing. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can't apply someone who does IT and does computers. You can't say that a tradie needs to have the same work schedule. That's
Mm.
two different things, right? Yeah. That's Do you have anything else to say about that one? Do you have any insight about it? Yeah. Very good. Yeah. I hope that yeah. You do you have anything to say?
Nah, I need to pee again.
Okay. I'll probably
It's more bladder
finish.
syndrome, but yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably finish off here. Mukbang. You guys want to watch us eat pizza? We're just gonna yap for like 15 minutes until it comes in.
You can throw it on TikTok live.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, thank you for you guys who have sat through the entirety of this. It's been a long 2.5 hours.
It feels like.
What?
What is it? It feels like we're doing like a church youth group sermon, and these motherfuckers are on plastic tiny chairs and been sitting there for a couple hours just listening to us yap.
Yeah.
And it feels good. It feels great that everyone's willing to listen, and hopefully we just become more consistent at this. Hopefully we just pump out more content and spread the word of our almighty Jesus Christ, Brandon Lee.
He's like, you know the youth groups that come to your high school and they're like, "Yo, what's up, guys? I'm TJ, and this is my friend Adam, and we're here to talk to you about Jesus Christ."
I never got that. We were a Catholic school already.
Okay,
There's
never
no
mind
point.
But yeah, thank you for you guys who have sat through majority of the stream here today. Hopefully we started off with something a little bit more casual and we've worked into some more deep and meaningful stuff. But I have gotten a lot of people talking about, I guess, what they want to do in their lives, where their lives are taking them, what their career paths might be. And I'm not the person, but I am the person giving as much advice as I can possibly give through my experience. But realistically, like, I hope that you guys can take this, what we have and the tools that we have in order to apply it to yourself and kind of find what you enjoy and what makes you happy in your life, right? There's no set thing. Like, someone might tell you that this will be best for you, but realistically, it might not really work for you. That thing might not be good for you.
Sometimes the cage doesn't hit.
Yeah, but what?
Sometimes the cage just doesn't hit.
The cage just doesn't hit. Yeah, dude, there's some people who take M and feel absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? So it just might not be for you. And that's completely okay to understand, but it's like what you do with that now. It's like, do you go out there and you try something different, or do you give up and just go back to what you were doing and living your normal life? You know, that's complete. And living a normal life could be fine, man. Like, you might not be the guy with a Lamborghini, but you could be happy just being able to go out, buy milk tea, and eat at the cool Filipino restaurant in Sunnybank. I don't know. You could be happy. Like, you might not be able to afford Balenciaga, but you could definitely afford Midnight Threads. Whatever it is for you, you know. But what makes you happy? You do what makes you happy. But yeah, this is our little chat for today. We will be chucking up some polls on our Instagram. Trying to make some once again keep on with our TikTok content. But yeah, we want to hear from you guys a little bit more. Get you guys in the Discord. Thank you, Kang, yesterday. It was a pleasant surprise to see you in the Discord chat yesterday in the call whilst playing Valorant. We just want to build the community. So if you guys have friends, share them Discord. Share them our Instagram account. Get them to follow. Literally grab their finger and hold the phone for them and press the follow button and the subscribe button and click them on the... Alright, there's lots of different things. We want to build the community. We are the community. We are the voice. So let's keep at it. We're doing a great job. So pleasant to have you guys that keep watching on board. And I couldn't choose anybody else. I thank you guys.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Pepsi Mac, thank you. Alright. Oh shit.
Alright. Now, off from the youth group side, we're going to do the mukbang on Instagram Live and TikTok.
But yeah.
TikTok
No,
mukbang.
these guys have sat through the entire stream, man. These guys have sat through the entire stream. Dude, we didn't even mention about like DJs, how they choose their career. Maybe we should get Virus on.
Yeah, we'll get Virus on.
Maybe we get Virus on, bro. That's our boy.
Bro, these pizzas are kind of ham.
Well, they have ham on them, if that's what you're trying to say.
Do you want to log into your TikTok and stream?
They want... No, I can't. I got banned.
What? Did you actually?
No, because I got banned last time, I have to wait 15 to 30 days.
Why does this happen every time?
No. It's still the same ban, but now that I have hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, I have to wait 15 to 30 days where I haven't been banned or suspended in order to use that TikTok stream live.
Can someone do silence? I am Paul. What? Atreides.
Silence! Oh my god, it's Muad'Dib. It's the Dune movie. I haven't actually seen Dune 2, but I've seen the clips of it and it looks pretty good. But no one likes movies. No one's come out with me. My partner thinks it's really boring, but I think it's great.
How was Dune 2? Can you give us a moist critical kind of review? Dune 2.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides. Silence!
For June 2, if I had the level of Delulu that fucking Still guy had,
Dude.
bro, I could achieve anything. To just have that blind faith in literally anyone and everyone.
It is kind of crazy. Like, he went from a very strong leader to, like, a blind follower in, like, a span of, like... It's kind of crazy. And you know what? It happens in real life.
Yeah, it would literally be like orchestrated miracles
Yeah.
to like somehow just convince the masses
Think about it, it's like
to believe in something.
the Bene Gesserit is like the CIA,
Mm.
and they're basically making this president as like the new savior, and then it's kind of crazy, bro. It's wild. You should watch it. We should watch a lore video on June because it's pretty fascinating.
It is like it's pretty cool.
It's really fascinating.
Wait, was he good or bad?
The lore behind Dune is that he's not actually the prophet. It's that these shadow group, think of the CIA of this world, they basically built this myth around to basically enslave these people to become his followers.
So it's like a, what's it called, industry plan?
Yeah, like
He's
well,
kind of like an industry plant,
I
and then
guess
made
you
him
could
out
say
to be
that.
like the new Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is that me?
You're not industry plant. Get the fuck out of here. I'm kidding. But yeah, honestly, like I went after I saw the first Dune movie years ago. I actually went on a fucking binge on like the lore of it because it's actually very fascinating.
I've been watching Markiplier's horror game videos.
Okay.
Look, I don't know, but like the water of life kind of makes me want Dexys. Like, bro, can you imagine?
Get pizza. I'll come back.
No, no, no,
You
no.
gotta get the pizza. Come back.
we still keep streaming?
Yeah, we'll keep it up. Yeah, I'm sure Kang wants to watch us eat our pizza.
Keep it 100.
Keep it. Yeah.
Nah, you know what he really wants to watch? You know what he really wants to watch?
He wants to watch Valorant
Bang, bang,
gameplay.
bang.
He wants to watch Valorant
He wants
gameplay,
to
mate.
make me absolutely go off my head. And I'm not talking about my kills, mate.
This mental boom. But yeah, thank you, you guys. Make sure you follow and subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate your time and your company, and we will eat our pizza on the camera and enjoy our time together as friends.
We love you all.
Because that's what we do. What's that?
not eating in front of them or no?
Yeah, we are. We can.
No, you sit down, sit down, sit down. We should go on TV down there. Remember how there's like peace, love, and skeet? Like peace, love, and skeet? Was it?
Yeah, he has a catchphrase.
Oh, look, look. Ooh.
Wait, your arm, yeah. Oh no, it's
Right?
Oh, it's coming up.
I want the cheese. Hold on. Ha. 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 Huh? I'm just gonna pull it. Absolute deliciousness. Oh, you gonna move it? I'll put something. Oh.
Shout out to Pizza Lane at where is it? Wynnum West.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
It's not too bad. Maybe the one that we got was bad.
All right. What's the guy from Barstool Sports? What's his name?
Oh, he reviews pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's alright. We'll,
Didn't he like cancel some fucking group because they told him to get out something after he gave him a bad review?
probably.
He was at some like bar or some pub and then he was eating the pizza and they kicked him out.
Why?
I don't know because maybe because he was filming or something like that. He was saying the pizza was bad already and then they kicked him out after he said the pizza was bad.
This tastes like a homie pizza. This is like
It does.
where's the ASMR?
Hold on. You know, this reminds me of on TikTok. There's a content page called Growing Up Italian,
Are you 1% Italian?
and they always talk about being Italian American, yada yada yada. Right? It's kind of like if you don't know if they don't know how to speak Italian and you haven't been to Italy and you don't really know how to cook like authentic Italian food, are you Italian even though you're technically like authentically Italian? You don't know the language, you don't know how to cook the proper food, and you haven't been to the homeland. Are you really Italian or like is that a fake? I don't know.
I would say, like Brandon.
Yeah. Like, is a white guy that knows, like, for example, right? Is a white guy that's been to Laos and Vietnam and lived there and knows the food, how to cook the food, knows the language. Is he more Viet and Laos than you?
I guess it's like ongoing question, nature versus nurture.
Mm.
Right?
I don't know.
I mean, I do know some pretty Western Viets out there that just don't speak any Viet or like eat any Viet food. And it's just, I think it probably is like how they're raised.
Nurture.
Tradition.
No. Yeah, I knew some Viet kids back in high school who would, they were like, I'd be like, what kind of food do you like? And they're like, oh, I love pasta. I love pasta, bro. Like, what about like tikka and like, ew, if my mom fucking makes that, I fucking make some 2-minute noodles, bro. I don't want to fucking eat that shit.
The spicy one was alright, but this is the I don't even know.
I only have the hand one.
Moderator says they need pineapples on the pizza. How do you guys feel?
I think it's great. You know, pineapple actually eats you while you eat it. The enzymes in the pineapple eat you.
How?
Brandon.
It's very acidic. And it's like acidic, and it eats you while you try to eat it. You know.
Well, do you burn fat or extra calories while eating pineapple then?
What?
Because it eats you.
No, it eats your like your mouth.
I've never had a pizza with this much mushroom before.
I had pineapple makes your cum taste good.
I've tried that one, yeah. That's pretty good.
Oh, Brandon, the spicy one is the one with the jalapenos.
Oh.
The jalapenos are hot.
What a dream.
If you guys could have, if you guys could only eat one cuisine that isn't Asian, like
Not Asian.
okay, it can't be like any Asian countries, but what kind of cuisine would you want to eat for the rest of your life? Like Western countries, South American, Indian,
American.
American. What is American cuisine though?
Actually, nah, maybe Mexican. I wouldn't mind a good old GYG.
Not Asian. Definitely not British because I couldn't eat potatoes for the rest of my life.
Dog,
Oh, I could.
have you seen British Chinese food? British Chinese food. Moderator, look that shit up.
Yeah, because it comes in those little white boxes.
Where's my phone? My phone? Yeah, it's charging on the USB lightning cord. I won't turn on. Where's the
On the couch, right?
where's the controller for the TV? I won't put on the audio, but I'll screen share what British Chinese food looks like, and this shit.
Cuisine was not Asian.
I don't think I
Indian.
Nah,
Indian still counts as Asian, no?
Yes.
I'd probably choose either Italian
correct.
or Mexican.
I would go. I would go Italian. European.
Nah, I'd go Mexican.
Uh,
No, is Middle Eastern still Asia?
what like mixed mango?
No.
Their food slaps. It's so healthy.
No, it's not.
That garlic
A
bread
lot
is
of oil.
Oh.
A lot of vegetarian food has a lot of oil,
Yeah, what is this?
and it's definitely not healthy.
Is this illegal that I fucking ripped the garlic bread off the base?
No.
Alright, hold on, hold on.
A little bit.
So, I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
So Connor got a Chinese munchie box.
Wait,
It
that's not
comes with
Chinese.
chips. Connor, tell them this. I don't know what it is.
Chips, spring rolls, onions,
What the
chicken
fuck is this?
bites, chicken balls, wrapped in
No, but
cheese.
British people just
And
fry
then
their
a
food.
fresh
That's
packet
it.
of curry sauce. So
Anything
that's
fried is
Connor's.
British.
Enjoy.
What?
And then I've
Fuck?
got salt and chili chips.
Oh, I've
which
seen
are
this before.
amazing.
Whoa.
Plain noodles, no
Wait,
veg.
that's your noodles.
I like that.
And
Fried rice.
fried rice.
I'll put fried rice. This
We
is
also
large.
have prawn crackers. I'll put it on the plate and I'll come back. So this is mine. I'll play for that. And
Why
you
is there
need to
chips?
add
Oh my god.
Oh,
What the fuck?
that's so salt.
Why do you have so much salt? Where?
Well, me and Cora have got a Chinese for dinner tonight, so
Oh
we
my
have just
goodness.
spent £100 on a Chinese. So let me show you what we've got. 2 lots of special chow mein.
Oh
If
my
they went to
god.
China,
Special fried
they would
rice,
they
and then
would
we've got
not like
special
any
fried rice
other
with no
food.
prawns. And I think this is chicken char siu. So we've got 2 of them. We've got some egg fried rice. We've got some of these. What are these char siu's? We've got sweet and sour chicken and sweet and sour chicken. How nice that looks. We've got 2 lots of beef in black bean with, I think this is green sprouts. We've got some boiled rice with bronson, 1 prawn toast, 2 prawn toast. We've got some prawn crackers, 2
Prawn
portions of
toast
chili
is Korean.
chips, a Santa, and 2 curries. So
No?
we ran out of plates.
Is it
now this
Malaysian,
is
I think?
pizza plates. Some
I
special
thought
chow
prawn
mein.
toast
No,
was a
special
big
chow mein,
Korean
special
thing.
fried rice. Oh my
Prawn toast.
god.
Prawn
So
toast.
golden.
Dude, I can't tell if it's cold or hot.
Yeah. Some chips.
Oh.
Just got off chips with Chinese.
Oh god.
We've got
No.
some sweet and sour chicken.
Hey, that looks alright. That looks nice.
I love my neon
I
red
think this is called char siu
chicken,
and bean
yeah.
sprouts. Then we've got some beef in black bean sauce.
Oh god.
And we've got some special chow mein. We've got some thick curry sauce. I need to heat this up against
What?
the maggi. And there we go. This is my dinner tonight. What a whopper. We have just spent
What a
£100
whopper.
on a Chinese.
What
So let
a
me show you what
whopper.
we've got. 2 lots
God
of special
damn.
chow mein.
Have you guys tried deep fried steak and stuff?
No.
No.
There's one near Oxley.
Oh, chompers?
Yes.
Yeah, apparently I had some tea because one of my friends used to work there. Apparently that place is dog shit to work for.
Is it?
Yeah, and they don't pay you the right amount either.
Oh.
So if you guys ever drive past Chompers, make sure to not buy food there because they scam their workers out of the money
Oh.
that they owe.
The food used to be really good there,
Really?
but like 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, just I'm talking like 10 years ago too. So yeah.
Delicious. Actually, not a bad pizza. It's pretty good. Really good pizza.
I wonder what we ordered last time because I didn't know.
Maybe it's not the same place.
Oh yeah, maybe. Can you pull me out? Hope it's not.
We should probably end the stream.
Yeah, just